you about the important shit when it comes back up.
Yeah, you really never forget shit, and the shit that you do forget, you go, damn, I can't believe I can't believe I was caught. I can't believe I forgot about that. Like it's
Yeah,
so wild.
you'll forget it, but then the show will remind you.
Yeah.
Like I'm 600 episodes in, and they're still reminding me of things that happened in like the first 100.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like they still talk about Laboon, bro.
Oh my god, did you see the fake one where Brooke was like Laboon?
Yeah, the fucking. You mean like the army of fake ones? There was like
Yeah.
4 that had that fucking scar.
Oh my god. It's so insane, bro. Oh yeah, by the way, since we're live, let me play this music. Sam, hop on the everybody actually, hop on the Spotify, let's listen to the music. Let's get in here.
And also, I really, I don't think it lets us listen along with you because you have your screen share.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it only has one window at a time on Discord. It's kind of dumb.
Wait, so we can't listen to Spotify because of that?
Like, it won't let us listen along with you. Like, it doesn't tell us that you're listening to Spotify.
Okay,
It just
Sam,
says watch the stream.
can you open up the window? The stream window?
What's up?
No. The stream
oh.
window. Yeah, I'm gonna close it and you just open it back up, and it's gonna make us look really weird and wonky. And then once you open up, we're back to regular. Perfect. All right. Now, while Sam is doing that, right? You guys can listen to my Spotify stuff. Which, you know, we're gonna make Smurf happy. We'll do some... There you go. Smurf, listen to the music. We're live. Smurf, we're live. Yo.
Are you alive? Are you?
Yeah, I really don't know what you and what you be saying that Punk Hazard is the worst art.
Bro, it really is. Nah, it's not the worst, but from okay, so when we say that, we talk about post time skip. So from post time skip, Punk Hazard is the weakest as of right now. From post time skip.
It's also the first one of post time skip.
No, it's not.
Besides
Fishman Island.
Well, yeah, but
that was great.
I don't really count Fishman Island.
You should. I wish.
Because that's literally just the show showing their forward. This is them really understanding that they have to be strong here. Like, they can't mess up in the new world. That's what Punk Hazard shows them.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still the weakest, though. Like, you're right. It's still the weakest. It's the wackest.
Because honestly, I'm loving this arc.
Oh my god, bro. That arc is so hard with me. I just can't. I can't.
Thriller Bark was way worse, bro. I was so bored during Thriller Bark.
Oh my god, I love Thriller Bark. Mad cool shit happens in Thriller Bark. Thriller Bark hints Wano once again, but much more frequent.
Yeah, then it hints Wano, but then Punk Hazard hints it way more by seeing actual samurai, and you see dragons.
Yeah, but it's more like
and they mentioned Kaido. I'm pretty.
Yeah, but it's so dry in Punk Hazard. It's not really It's not really a big thing. Like there wasn't an urgency in neither Thriller Bark or Punk Hazard, but Punk Hazard, we knew that Luffy was stronger than Caesar. Like, we knew. It was like, yo. Like, yeah, we knew he was stronger than Gecko Mortia. But we didn't know he was stronger than Oars. You know? Like, Virgo. We know Luffy's stronger than Virgo. Luffy will fucking destroy Virgo, bro.
He didn't even fight Virgo.
Exactly, bro. Because they know. Like, Luffy will demolish Virgo, bro. The only cool thing about...
I mean, look at what Lottie did.
Exactly, bro. The only cool thing about Virgo is that Virgo puts his whole body into Artemis hockey, which is pretty cool and great.
And that shit didn't help him.
No, not at all. Because law could cut through anything. Like, you see, like it was really like it was like the Ant-Man. I'll even give it to you. Thriller Bark and Punk Hazard are the Ant-Man and Ant-Man and Wasp of One Piece. 100%. It's like you gotta watch it because it's important. There's stuff in there, but oh my god! Like as of right now,
and it's very important with the fall of the Joker.
No, well, the Joker hasn't fallen yet.
Well, yeah, but it's the setup for the fall of Joker.
Yeah, but it was so like whack. I don't know. Like right now, once you leave Punk Hazard, when you enter Dressrosa, which is the arc you're about to enter right now, that's where shit gets brolic. Right, Smurf? Like that's Doflamingo, bro. Like that.
I'm still saying it's not the worst arc. Thriller Bark to me is the worst arc.
Important. But post 2 year, Punk Hazard's the trash. Trash is art.
Still better than Thriller Bark.
I love Thriller Bark. Thriller Bark shows mad shit. Thriller Bark shows Gear 4.
Thriller Bark was way too fucking slow. And no, it doesn't. It doesn't show anything for Gear 4.
That big ass Luffy thing was a big ass fucking like foreshadowing of what Gear 4 type of things are, what Luffy can consume. What? Thriller Bark was so, and you have to understand why it's so important. At that time, when you're getting into One Piece and we don't know nothing about the time skip, we don't know nothing about Wano. No one has a friend that knows someone about this information. So when you watch Thriller Bark, you get everything. You get like all these little hints of how the new world works. And it's like, holy shit. The whole reason why Punk Hazard is so lackluster to us is because Thriller Bark already held that spot for us. Like, okay, it was boring, but we had to push it on through. And then they did it again. And it was like, all right, this is really annoying. Like, it's like...
But Punk Hazard doesn't drag as hard as Thriller Bark does.
God. Nah, yeah, you're right. Punk Hazard is one of the shortest arcs. But it's still like, oh my goodness. I wish, like, it was so... To me, it matches Thriller Bark's time because of how much it drags on. Like, it was just so much. And like,
not for me, bro. It's dragging less than half of the fucking arcs I've seen, bro.
Like, it's so funny. Like, I have no idea what Smurf is doing, but like, he's like in his own world, and we're just
he's eating.
We're having like a whole.
Does he have us like muted or something?
I have no idea, but he hasn't responded at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check.
He's on it.
I can hear y'all.
Bro, I need you, nigga. I need you to nigga. I need you to respond though, like something, nigga. Like we're having in the middle of a pod, and all they're watching you do is eat and not say anything, nigga. That's fine. That's fine that they can just watch you eat, but nigga, you gotta let us and the viewers know, like, hey guys, I'm not ready yet.
It's y'all niggas don't got eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means, but that's
y'all niggas can't see.
Yeah, so just,
I'm fucking eating, bitch. I'm eating.
Nigga, okay, so this is what's the funniest part. So at 12 o'clock, when you wasn't doing nothing, when you could have decided to eat, you decided
I had
to
no
do a
appetite,
rush.
nigga. My appetite happening right now. I'm eating right now.
Nigga, like, yo, like, you know, like, because you chose bad timing, you're now having a little hissy fit at us going, yo, you can't see? Nigga, you can't tell time?
He is eating his best as fuck to make time for
I'm eating. You might well continue having the conversation. I'm
nigga,
if you want me to participate in the conversation, say that. But we don't need to be doing
nigga, that's all I said in the very beginning, nigga. You don't want to talk about I'm eating.
No, bitch.
There you go, nigga. Thank you. Welcome to the podcast, Smurf.
Shuttle Bark? What the fuck is Shuttle Bark, bro? What is that?
Nigga, that's Gecko Moria.
Trash, garbage. That's a whack ass art, bro.
Yeah,
Punk, whacker than Punk Hazard.
Which one's Punk Hazard?
It's Caesar.
No, it's kind of both whack to me. Like,
bro, I want you to explain to me exactly what is whack about
bro. Everything's whack about Punk Hazard, bro.
Because, bro, once it's like, all right. Once that started happening, nigga, and Caesar puts up, we already knew. Everybody knew. Okay, Luffy's gonna smoke this nigga. Luffy gonna smoke him. He was never a threat, no.
Exactly.
But it wasn't Caesar himself being the threat.
What
it's
else?
What he could do with his smarts and
that wasn't a threat either. That wasn't a threat either.
Land of the Dead wasn't a threat,
bro. No, did
They're
any of them die?
From it, bro.
Did any of them die? From right now,
not cause them to have to do different shit.
No, but it doesn't change anything. Like even Thriller Bark, they still bring up Thriller Bark. All the way to Whole Cake Island, they still bring up Thriller Bark. When I tell you, they don't bring up Punk Hazard. Literally, Big Mom builds another Punk Hazard. That's how much Punk Hazard doesn't matter. Like, it's so, like, not important. Like, yeah, cool shit happens. Like, yeah, Law cutting Virgo and cutting the whole Smile Factory, that was great. Straight great, you know? I love that shit, bro.
But I'm also saying it still also is important because it sets up for the downfall of Joker and Dressrosa.
Oh my god, they could have done that. Yo, bro, honestly, when you watch the Dressrosa arc, you go, yo, they could have added the downfall for Dressrosa here. They could have skipped Punk Hazard. They could have just found Caesar Crowler on the going. And, like, it's like, yo, they could have done something so much better. But they did it in their weird way. That at the very end, I already know Oda, at the very end of One Piece, Punk Hazard's gonna make mad sense.
Punk Hazard's gonna be the most important.
Like, Punk Hazard's, to me, Punk Hazard's the key. Punk Hazard and Thriller Bark are the key to the One Piece.
Where the One Piece was.
I'm telling you. Like, it's like so much shit I have to upset. Like, Punk Hazard shows dragons for the very first official time. Not the fake ass filler that we saw.
You see actual dragons.
You see an actual dragon.
You see three. You see three in one arc, bro.
That's trash. All of them trash. So trash. Luffy tried to ride the dragon or eat the dragon or something.
No, he ate the first one. They tried to ride the second one.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, like it was so like this is dragons. Like you watch what a dragon is. Like, even Momonosuke, right? Momonosuke he has a version of, well, you don't know this, Sam, but he has the fake version of Kaido's fruit, the fish fruit. So,
wait, what? Kaido's fruit is called the fish fruit?
Yeah, so there's a Japanese folk tale of a koi fish.
I swear we have this conversation all the time.
We did. So, there was a Japanese folk tale of a koi fish that runs up the stream. Right, boom. So then that's what that plays on. So he has the smile fruit of the koi fish, of the koi fruit, because no one can have the same fruit twice. It's one fruit is one fruit. If so, the whole point of Luffy having the god fruit will be nothing. You know, like oh, we could just get the other nigga that gets it. So it's like that's like a big old thing there. But even though, whack. Like, Momonosuke now gets mad popping. I guess that's the only real connection to Punk Hazard, that we see Momonosuke be a little bitch there, and now he's a big ass, like, he's a grown-ass man. Like, he's a big boy now, doing big nigga shit, closing the walls. What, bro? Like, come on, man. You crazy, bro. My son.
Oh, shit, the game, yo, my game's still going on.
Oh, it's too bad.
I'm out at foreign, nigga, for talking about. What are you talking about?
Bro, Momonosuke is out there talking about he's closing the gates of Wano.
Yo, we working too, damn. Yeah, my bad.
He just left his game unattended for like 30 minutes.
This fucking guy, man. We gotta
love
him.
ADHD, I don't know what it is.
Nigga said, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is either, bro. But yeah, man, like, I don't know, man. Punk Hazard is just nothing really important, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, oh, the only cool thing about that is the fight, because Punk Hazard is where Aokiji fought Akainu. I guess that's the only cool thing about that. Is that that's
also
the
I think it is also because I'm watching it all like through that I saw all of the like the slow shit from pre-time skip to now I'm watching post-time skip. So it's all fire to me. Instead of like,
yeah, it's really
you
cool.
guys watch this.
My bad, I forgot.
This motherfucker.
I forgot.
This guy. I'm about to put Caleb. I'm about to put Caleb on camera.
He fucking flies his stomach.
I forgot. I love y'all. Y'all want to see that, right? There y'all go.
That's how we get the views.
Yeah, bro. Check out my
Show him belly button.
Case swings. Case.
All right, we're in here, right? What time is it? It's
11:30.
It's 12:49.
Close it up.
Intro, welcoming section's gone. It's us, boys and girls. What's going on?
Well, we already been talking a bit of our One Piece already.
Exactly.
Yo, bro, Chris asked about Delta 9 the other day. That's crazy.
Delta 8, yeah.
Yeah, and
No.
And then you can go to d8superstore.com. You can get some Delta 8 product. If you're looking to get closer to the Delta 9, the product. They also have HHC. They have it in flower form, edible form, tinctures, you name it. Just head on over there. If you go to any one of our videos under the description, we'll have a link in there. So we get a kickback, you get some kickback, and everybody's happy after that.
Excuse me. Is there a Delta 666?
nah, listen, Smurf. So you wanna know how I know Chris didn't ask about Delta 9? Because Delta 9 is weed.
Yeah, he really did ask about Delta 8, though.
All right.
But Smurf queued up the ad instead of me having to.
Nigga say, yo, Chris asked about Delta 9. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know these Delta stuff, but he said, yo, you know about Delta 8? And I was like, yo! Actually do, bro! Like, I was small happy. I was like, yo, bro, you got Delta 8? I was like, smoke that, nigga, smoke it.
Yeah, he got a version that you can smoke in the hookah.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So, fun fact about hookahs. You can smoke weed in hookahs. You can smoke anything in a hookah that's smokable. Actually,
So it's kind of like a giant bong shit.
It's basically a bong. Like technically.
Well, heats it, it'll vaporize whatever's in there.
Like honestly, it's a bong that you don't need a lighter for. It's a self-heating bong. So like. That's the only thing. That's the one thing about hookahs. Like a hookah is something that once it's on and it's lit, you have to smoke it nonstop. So when you put weed in the hookah, you literally have to smoke that weed nonstop until the weed is done, or else literally you're wasting weed.
Yeah, this is gonna burn right through that motherfucker.
Because I don't know what the shit they put in a hookah is.
Well, it's tobacco. It's tobacco.
Most of the time,
it's just tobacco. Okay.
Yeah, it's shisha tobacco. So it's shisha tobacco leaves that they put flavor in it, and they process it, and it's not healthy.
And then you're just smoking it the whole time, just like you would be vaping. So it's less psychoactive than a weed. But if you put weed in there. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
You're getting clapped.
So what Chris got was Delta 8, which is not the stuff that I smoke, like the HHC, which Delta 8 kind of just is all about the medicinal side to it, whereas HHC you get the medicinal side, but you really get that edge off. Like it really
more euphoric.
Yeah.
You get that, like I said, it's the closest thing we can get to Delta 9 right now.
Closest fucking thing you can do if you're trying to be on. But let me ask you, Coin. So for HHC,
like this right now, Delta 8.
All right, relax.
Which by the way, we're on Nerd.
Huh?
Now on the Nerd podcast.
This ain't Delta 8. Fuck out of here.
But yeah,
it is the authorities.
So news update on Hunter x Hunter. So did you guys see the picture that I posted on the anime news?
Yep.
No, you didn't. I know you did it. Bro, we have a not safe for work.
I'm the only person that said yup, and you don't believe me.
Bro, let me tell you how I know that you don't check nothing on this Discord, all right? So for the past 5 weeks of our Discord, we've had big dick Shrek pictures on the Not Safe for Work channel. And you had no idea. Want to know how I know you had no idea? Because you didn't leave the server or tell me anything about it or black at me like, y'all don't like this shit, bro. Nothing. You don't look at nothing on our server, bro. We had a whole.
I'm in it right now.
No. Eli, do you not remember the reason why? Because I made a whole role that he can't even see the NSFW chat.
But he's an admin. It's an admin.
Oh yeah, wait, no.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
He
It
just
didn't
didn't
work,
look.
but
Look, he's
didn't
on
see
it now. Look at that shit. Look at him typing in there, trying to act like he's.
pod.
This is Thickles.
Oh my God, Nicolas Cage. What's happening there? Let me not post that.
I wouldn't.
Listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't put that.
Let me not put that on the stream.
Do
Listen.
not go into any channels on stream.
Listen, Smurf, listen. So I know you didn't check the anime news thing. You're probably checking it now. Hopefully you didn't. You didn't do this whole thing. Just look at Shrek's giant dick. Look at him. He's like, he's like,
He's
damn it.
flabbergasted, bro.
He's like, fuck.
Y'all lose. I wish I never. I'm gonna. Can I not be?
Nah, look at him. Look at
Bro,
him.
just don't go into the fucking.
Bro, just do what you did
Bro.
already. Don't worry about it. Like you
Bro,
know.
Eli, it's your fault for bringing it up.
Kev, I tried making a whole role for you, so you
Don't
couldn't
worry about
even
it, bro. I'll be minding my business. That's the
Thinking
thing.
that eyes. You never knows. That just brought me all here to say. I know you didn't see the post I did on the anime news channel. I bet you didn't even know I made an anime news channel. Because I just made it 4 days ago.
Nope.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah. But there's an anime news channel, and I posted it up there about the Hunter x Hunter stuff. And the creator, a lot of people were asking him questions. They were giving him a lot of grief, and he just talked about how bad it was for him. How bad because of how he was drawing before, how his posture was, his back is fucked up. For
about to be that in a few years.
For 8 years, he couldn't wipe his ass. No, I'm lying. For 2 years, he couldn't wipe his own ass. Even now, he can't draw like this because it's too hard for him. He has to draw laying down, propped up, and he's just drawing. Life is hard, and I really think about it.
Damn, that man had terrible posture. That's what it is.
I
mean, gotta fix my posture, bro.
I mean, again, we talk about this. We talk about the mangakas in Japan that went through so much. And he's one of the big ones that we talk about the most. Hunter x Hunter. Anybody that's seen Hunter x Hunter, you want more. You go, yo.
Whack in Japan. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all cheers this.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, bro.
What kind of chairs y'all got?
Bro, it's not about
I've been gaming since I was before I came out the womb, bro.
They sit on the floor. And first of all,
they just have a cushion. They have a cushion.
Damn, no wonder your back fucked.
And their tables are small.
They sit in dojo.
No, a lot of them.
Quit doing crisscross applesauce.
No, a lot of them will sit in those old school office chairs.
Bro, they're
sitting in dojo style.
Bro, they're sitting in dojos in the mountains and they're drawing
with their legs crossed, nigga. On the mat, on the yoga mat. Look at you. Now your back fucked up. You should have been on that desk, bro. You wildin', nigga.
Yo,
everybody knows you.
I feel like Smurf really believes me.
Time travel.
He really believes me. He's like,
oh man.
He's like, he drew the first 100 chapters with just ink and a fucking feather
with the quill, with the dipping it.
It's just. Nigga, nah, man. Bro. They sit in office chairs, bro. It's not about that. It's about when you
draw. It's about the length of time that he had to draw for.
And nobody draws like this, bro. Nobody draws like this. I don't know who that draws like this. No one.
You can draw like this, though.
Yeah, but it's like...
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
You don't gotta draw.
Do you draw like that?
Yeah.
Are you a great artist?
No, I'm lying. I draw like this.
Let's just break down the act of drawing. It's on a desk.
I'm a
you
great
got something
drawer.
below
Don't
your
try to
head.
me.
You're a great. Hold on, wait. I'm great.
Great.
You can make mangas. You could draw sceneries, backgrounds, animals, plants, shapes, shading, spacing, dimensions. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Make one.
No, you can't. Straight cap, bro.
Make one page.
I bet if I make a page, y'all all gotta pay me $100.
All right.
No,
I bet if you make a page, Caleb will pay you $400.
No.
What? What the fuck? Nigga, throw Kelly way on the bridge.
Mute him now before you can say no.
I'm only asking him to make a page because I've seen his drawing. I know he draws good.
Bro, but it's different. Listen, Smurf. Look, I'm not shitting on your drawing skills. I've seen your drawing skills.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying, nigga. But it's like, nigga, I can do all of what you're saying. It's just that I didn't want to, nigga. When I did all of that, I did stick figures because I thought stick figures is really cool. But nigga, I have that in my head, nigga. Like I can write and I can draw a whole anime, nigga. I just don't want to, nigga. That shit is mad work. That shit is mad work.
Okay.
If I'm $400 to my friends to draw a page.
Okay, let me again, not to shit on you, just so I can be really clear. When I say draw a manga, I talk about, like, you know, the shit that we see in Solo Leveling. You can draw that.
I can draw that, bro.
Not sketch someone else draw that,
bro. You mean you like create my eye? I'm not gonna hold you.
Here we go. That's where it gets crazy.
I would have to look at other pictures to get the idea.
Okay, cool. So listen to me. Mangakas don't need to do that. Mangakas draw epic godly shit without having to look at other things. Okay? You are a sketch artist. That's what you are. And you're a great sketch artist.
Nigga.
And I will give you that.
I'm saying I could do what you just told me I couldn't do.
By looking at pictures.
If you want to challenge that, I'm not going back and forth with you, bro.
I'm glad. I want
you to put money on it.
No, I'll give you 100. I'll give you 100. But I'm gonna explain the depth of the columns that I want you to have in that page. You're not just gonna draw some basic ass pages of man meets girl in library. Girl walks up to man. Page over. Nuh-uh, nigga. A nigga's gonna die. You're gonna go through a moment, and this will be in-depth shit. I want to see the bleeding in the eye, the twitch. I want to see that shit. You talk about you want to be mangaka level? Nigga, your shit better not be nothing better or nothing other level. $100. It better be up to par with Oda, with Tagashi. No, I don't care about them. I'll give you 100 regardless. It's me and you. But listen, it better be up the level of Kishimoto, Oda, Tagashi, the Hunter x Hunter dude. It better be up to that level. Not this looks really cool, but
I think also you got to think like to Smurf's defense, what he was saying. It's probably going to be hard.
I don't want to make you feel bad, but like I'm not trying to shit on Oda either, nigga. I don't like his art style. Like I don't like it's weird.
Okay, it's ugly. But you can't say that he can't draw. You get it? Like it's an ugly art style.
I can't say that.
It's like saying some of Picasso's stuff. Some of Picasso's paintings to me. It's an artist. Like some of Picasso's paintings to me looks mad whack and basic as fuck. But you can't say that he's not an artist because it's still good. It's still great. It's still top tier stuff, you know? Oda makes ugly ass people. He draws real ugly. Like he looks at a beautiful picture of a woman, then he goes, all right, how can I make this bitch look wild ugly but have big ass breasts?
Draw.
Yeah, like it's like Netflix adaptation. Go on One Piece. Like he just draws it out there. And it just is. But at the end of the day, when you look at Oda's landscaping, when you look at Whole Cake Island, Wano, the cities, all these other things, the animals, you go, damn, this is amazing. Actually, like this is great. When you look at Bleach, the Keto, the number one reason why he was such a great mangaka is because his sceneries was to die for. That's why the whole Bleach anime they focus so hard on the backgrounds and the sceneries because that was his art. He spent 20 years being a scenery artist. So he draws great sceneries. Now you tell me, the kid that has no real training. Just likes it because it's a little hobby.
Nigga, you talking about scenery? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Hold on, nigga, that's everything though. That's in a manga though.
To you.
No, but that's in a manga though. A manga just isn't two people and that's it, nigga. It's two people in a scenery.
I'll give you some scenery.
Foreground, background.
You're gonna suck. You're gonna suck.
Hold on.
I'm gonna start right now, bro.
No, stop. We have a pod.
Podcast.
We have a pod. Relax. Relax.
I do this drawing for
Bro,
fun,
you
bro.
can't multitask.
Nah, I can multitask with drawing.
Nah, no, you. What the hell? No, you. That doesn't make any sense. That's the hardest thing to multitask with.
You forgot you were playing League on the pod.
That's different.
I cannot do this.
Bro,
no, but to Sage's point, that's
I'm gonna use
the
this
whole thing. When he brings up the 20 years of scenery drawing, there was also inspiration that inspired him to draw like he did, and in the backgrounds that he did. The inspiration comes from viewing other people's stuff and creating your own path, your own art style. I don't think you can do that in 2 weeks to the point where Sage is wanting it for $100.
Nigga, he said he wants 1 page. I'm not gonna do it in 2 weeks. There's no time frame.
Yo, I swear to God, he's gonna draw the bare minimum of a page, and he's gonna be wild tight while I go wild in depth about why he doesn't win. Cause it's like, bro, you're not gonna tell me you're gonna draw. You can draw a manga page. A whole manga page. I
swear to God, I can because I only can because you're challenging me. Like if I was just sitting down and you say, "Yo, bro, you couldn't do it," like if I was like, it's only because it's a challenge. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if we were just chilling and it wasn't a party, you say, "Yo, you can't." I'm like, "Nah, nigga, I'm not doing that shit."
You understand? You understand that your ego is setting you up in a way that you just said that, yes, I can't, but because you put me on blast, I'm gonna challenge you. Put me on blast,
I'm gonna do it.
Smurf, put your fucking crayons away.
You gotta understand. Before I couldn't, and now I can.
Okay, Smurf. Okay,
everything
Smurf,
is all in the brain.
Okay, Smurf. Okay, Smurf.
All right, you get a month. You get a month.
Okay, Smurf, you can do it. Can we pod and not draw?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Nah, bro, you can do it. I'm not. If you're drawing right now, I'm not making the bet with you and giving you $100. So now you're literally just drawing just for bragging rights.
He's taking the
useless.
He's taking the crimped piece of paper off. Oh my God. Watch him lick it and get a paper cut on his tongue.
Oh no.
You know, this all started because he was talking about the Hunter x Hunter creator. He was trying to critique him, a master drawer. I was
saying that he should have had better posture.
He said he should have been drawing like this. He said he should have been drawing like this. This is how he should have been drawing.
What's the length of drawing? Like, I swear, there's other people drawing too. And
but he's
nigga.
That was the thing.
Mangakas in Japan.
What was he doing wrong?
Nigga, mangakas. Okay, it's different than watching a dude in 42nd Street that draws 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Right? That sounds excessive, right? Oh my goodness, mangakas draw 24/7. They don't sleep. They don't eat. They don't shit. They don't have lives. They don't do things. All they do is draw, and then when they're done drawing, that's because the anime is done or the manga is done. Do you understand? So it's not like someone just drawing for when you draw for a couple of hours and your body feels weird. Imagine that, and then a nigga going, "Yeah, you still gotta draw for 12 more hours." For 7 days where you get paid a fraction of what you really want, unless your manga really hits the fucking franchise train, and then that's really it. Yeah. Oh, but my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. That's great, but we need 100 chapters.
That's like the RDC video where he pulls out the gun.
Yeah, like he's just there. Like I'm telling you, like it's like that. Like it's like I don't know how to explain it to.
Yo, Challenge not accepted.
mafioso.
Eat my dick, bro.
You just had Sam
I'm
with a
looking at these
gun.
manga chapters right now, man. Got time for this, bro. Like, how do they do this, bro? Like, no, I'm not doing this. Get out of here, bro. Nah, eat my dick. I can draw shit mad small, and then nah, bro.
See, he's having the realization I had when I challenged Sam to watch One Piece, and I heard he was on like 240, and I was on like
man,
90.
that's great. That's great. Did you guys hear the air horns? I did that for y'all. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys know if you guys can hear it every single time because you guys don't react to it, even though I did all this just so.
Well,
you
so
guys can
talking.
hear it.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah, it's whatever. Fuck you guys, Smurf. I told you I should let you do this bet so I could earn $100 out of you, you piece of shit. Because I knew.
I promise you, you would have got a page like it would have been a manga shit, but it would have been.
We can still do this for fun though.
I would have drew a whole fight.
It would have
been a whole fight with 2 niggas, and then I would have drew a wavy background. I'm like, bro,
a wavy background.
Look at all the shit they're saying, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, we do have.
Bro, niggas fought, nigga. Why you hating?
You could do this.
Why you a hater, bro? Like, you just mad because you can't draw. Like,
Yo,
I would have done deep.
Hold on. You could do this for the Discord though. We could have a little manga challenge or something. But if you want to draw something,
first of all, I want you to know, Smurf.
I'll put up $20.
Smurf won't do it for 100 anymore. Like, listen, he saw all the work that he's gonna have to do, and then let me tell you his internal process. He said, "I'm gonna have to do all that work to prove Eli wrong. I don't even know if I could do all this. I don't. Nope. And then at that point, he's just the $100 is getting farther and farther away because he's walking away. He's like, nope, I'm not doing this.
It's just too much work, bro. It's way too much work, and these niggas get paid. And this is getting paid $100.
And this is the nigga that gets paid. Actually, I'm paying my artist for my manga chapters $75 for a page. So that's you'll be getting paid $25 more than what my artist will be making for Sageway. Just to let you know. All right.
Nice to know.
You know what $100 could get you to? A lot of product on d8superstore.com. You can travel over to d8superstore.com, or you can visit any one of the links below any one of our posts. You go on YouTube. It should be on the Twitter bio
Smurf,
as well.
We're not drawing.
Ingenious ones. And you can get some cannabis products that are completely legal, can be shipped to your address. I mean, just right to your home. Free shipping over 1,000+ products. They've got over 400 verified reviews. Nearing 5 stars on the average. So get you some flour, some concentrates, vapes, edibles, whatever it is. But visit the link in the description below so we can get a kickback for it. You can get some kickback, and everybody's going to be happy. D8 Superstore.
Smurf, let me ask you. I bet you had those pencils there for mad long.
What do you mean?
So the reason why people buy a lot of pencils, right, is because they write so much, and their pencils go throughout the week a lot. So they buy it in bulk. I know you.
I bought a lot of pencils because I went through this art phase where I really wanted to draw.
I think he does have ADHD.
And do you think? No, I know I have that. So I went through this art phase where I really wanted to draw. Bought a bunch of books and everything, and I started drawing. And it's something I always liked, and it just kind of overwhelmed me. And now I'm just.
It lasted about a month. I was there for it.
Yeah.
It lasted about a month.
Yeah, because it got too much.
It wasn't too much. It's just, nigga, I started working and I just didn't prioritize making the time.
Because it was too much work. Honestly...
I never said that. Stop putting words in my mouth.
Okay, you prioritize time. Okay, I need you to understand that. Okay, listen. New York people...
Too much work. Creating a manga panel... Too much.
Two New Yorkers battling about what's more New York.
Drawing for
We're in for a show, ladies and gentlemen.
For my hobby, it's not too much work. You understand?
Are you ready?
Nah.
So New Yorkers have a problem of taking something and thinking it only means this one thing. So just flex the horizon of your brain for just a little bit. And just hear me out.
Okay.
So you have a daily tolerance of what you can do, right? You work, get up, deal with Sam, being Sam, deal with your life, being your life, you're fighting your depression. You saying that you don't have time to sit down and draw is just like saying it's too much work. Not because it's too challenging, but only because it overdrafts your cap that you can deal with on a daily basis, right? So that's also what that. What the fuck does that?
I beg to disagree because I've never done that, nigga. I've never when I stopped drawing, it wasn't because it was overwhelming, nigga. It's just I literally just forgot.
No one said it was overwhelming. What the hell? Did you hear what I just said? I just said the same thing that you just said. That you just didn't have time for it because you were working and you were just busy. I just said that, but I just explained how it's too much work. Also fits that description, and you just took a small thing of overdraft, and you said, "I'm not overdraft. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not like no. That's not what I said.
Not too much work. Going to work every day. It's too much work.
First of all, for the first 6 months, you didn't even go to the mandatory overtime.
That's exactly because it's too much work. Nigga, it's too much work.
What are we doing right now?
Yo, honestly, I don't know. But we're going to
airing out personal grievances on live on air. No, fuck that. That's for the fucking.
Yo, my friend boss died. It's crazy.
All right. Well, I did have a topic that I wanted to bring up. With the have you guys heard of the Ant-Man Thanos theory?
Oh my God, why you? That's how. Say his name better than that,
bro. No. I said it correctly. You just don't know about the theory.
Who the fuck is Thanos?
It's Thanos.
Thanos.
Yo. Like I said, no. Is that somebody else?
I know exactly what you mean.
That's somebody else, right?
That took me a second to realize.
That's somebody else, right?
Yeah.
My bad.
No. It's in reference to Thanos. That's how I say it. But it's if you can put two and two together, it's Thanos theory. So essentially, a bunch of fans got together. Yeah. I love watching how each of you get it sequentially. No, okay, so essentially, some fan came up with a theory during the end game and the Infinity Wars saga that Ant-Man could shrink down to the smallest size and crawl up Thanos' ass and then expand and kill him. All right.
So Thanos.
So Thanos.
They actually did that theory.
That theory is dumb because Ant-Man was stuck in the quantum realm, so he wouldn't have been able to even try that.
Here's the thing, though. Yeah. There's plot holes throughout it, but entertain this. They did it on The Boys, where spoiler alert, he crawled up a dude's penis. And he did cocaine right before and forgot and sneezed and expanded and exploded this dude. So they actually got inspired by a fan theory to recreate this on another form of media. Why
was he in the nigga penis?
That's what I don't know. I haven't seen that episode.
I don't think I've seen that episode either.
Who gets powers?
But
never mind.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring it to attention because Paul Rudd actually responded to it, and he was like, yeah, it's kind of weird, kind of gross. They would probably need a whole Ant-Man movie on him even getting into the tight pants of Thanos because it was skin tight. And it was just hilarious that someone even like Paul Rudd would respond to this and just be like, hey, yeah, I could have went in his mouth. That would have been
Yeah.
probably a lot easier. I don't know why you guys said
ear,
for
or
me to crawl up to
nose.
ass. Yeah, ear, nose. Yeah. Like there's a lot
Other
of
very
more
easy
orifices.
orifices to crawl into
Yeah.
that lead to much more vital sections of the body.
What I love about this is that
Things.
Smurf loves the boys. So now I know.
What?
Pause.
I told you this.
You love the show The Boys.
See, I don't even watch that show.
Oh yeah, never mind. So now, I don't love this anymore. All right. Oh man. Wait, you've never seen the fucking Boys?
No, I've seen maybe 2 episodes, maybe 3.
Why, you don't like it? Oh, you don't like real people shows?
Nah, it wasn't only that. Like when I like shows, I kind of like watch them. I really watch them, and then when they finish, I get really upset. Like nigga, and then I got, especially when you gotta wait like a year for them to come out. I'm like, nah. So I just chill. I'll be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting until the boys finish. I'm about to watch
apparently
it
this
back
is
at
on
night,
the
and I heard
first
that shit about to
episode
finish.
too
What?
of season 3.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen season 3 yet.
That shit is fire, nigga. The first episode, somebody nigga was running dumb fast to kill this nigga's girlfriend. I was like, oh my god.
Bro,
Nigga,
her.
They ain't gonna say the bitch should have been on the sidewalk. Nigga.
Bro,
Nigga.
you can't just say he killed her. He obliterated her.
He smoked that bitch.
Like,
It's George Jetson.
it was just chunks, bro.
Nigga, turn that bitch into
Bro, Eli earlier today, bro, called fucking Leroy the dog, bro. From the
What?
Netflix.
Not gonna hold you
You
up
know
to that.
how Leroy is the son's name? He
Nope.
thought that was the dog's name.
I could have easily fucked that up too.
Wait.
I don't. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember.
Nigga say,
the
you know how
Jetsons. I
Leroy
remember
the
what they
dog
look like.
nigga? I
Wait,
didn't
hold
even
on.
know.
No, Leroy isn't the dog.
So let's
Oh,
Rock is the dog.
so let's do an age test.
I did that online and I got 42.
How many of
That's my
us?
mental age.
How many of us saw the Jetsons on TV while it was on Cartoon Network on regular broadcast scheduling?
I saw it on Cartoon Network and Boomerang.
I'm not gonna hold you.
But they,
I never
There was
really liked
Smurf, we know you was in Jamaica. You probably didn't have a TV for a while. We get it.
I had it.
well, they had mad reruns
I had
on
a TV.
Cartoon Network before
you did?
Boomerang went
You
away.
Bro, who donated you a TV?
Bro, my life wasn't that rough in
No.
Jamaica. You be OD.
Bro, why you wildin', bro? You was catching lizards.
You're wild.
Guys, man, if you're living on a tropical island, you think you're gonna be inside watching
Oh,
TV?
Why
Eli-
you wildin', nigga? How y'all was on a TV?
As a
Eli's
kid,
vision
living
is just
on a
tiki
tropical
hut.
Island, you think you're gonna be
Yo.
inside watching TV?
I don't understand. Like when you think about lifestyle in Jamaica, like you be thinking about the African kids, and you see in the commercials, like yo, can you?
Yo.
Hey,
30
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
I'm not gonna
you
lie.
can help
If you tell me that your life in Jamaica was just like my life in the Bronx growing up, I'm gonna be mad tight because I'm like, nigga.
it wasn't just life, kids. No,
So
I don't even know what your life was like growing up in the Bronx.
like, I don't know, waking up, going to the store, getting food, coming home,
Nah, see,
getting
I
my
was
ass
outside.
kicked.
I was outside barefooted. You wasn't doing that.
Barefoot? You see, nigga, you are a savage. You are those kids in the African in the Discovery Channel.
I had shoes, pussy.
Why didn't you wear them, nigga? What the fuck?
I just chose to go outside like that.
You're right. Jamaicans are worse. You guys have this stuff. You guys just don't want it. You stubborn fucks.
Kick you in the face. You want to do that?
Yeah, with your brolic ass hard feet over here.
Anyways,
People in the South go outside barefoot and
you
listen
got
to
any
stickers.
more? You got any more for the age stuff?
Okay.
For the what?
Also, who remembers? All right. All right. So we all remember Toonami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. That nigga was mad cool.
Smurf, you had Toonami.
Yo, just back to
No.
square one.
No,
back to
nigga,
square
no.
one.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't.
Just ignore it.
I didn't. But when I went to my dad's shop, he had Cartoon Network kids. I used to watch. fuck out of here, nigga. But when I came to America, I had Toonami. Eat my dick. 12 years old, nigga. I had Toonami.
All right, so you remember the black suit, Tom? They had like the black armor and the black
Toonami nigga. The Toonami nigga.
All right. There's different Toms though. Like there's that Tom. There's the Tom with the blue suit and the blue helmet.
Not gonna hold you. I was too young. I didn't realize.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was called Tom, bro.
I thought it was all the same thing.
Okay, that's an age test right there, apparently. But then there was a little arc where Tom's ship stopped moving, and you had to call, right? So like it was like call here to help Tom. So it was like you could call unlimited.
It's a viewership test.
You could call unlimited times, right? I called like a lot of times, like so much. That was a collect call, by the way. All right, usage data charges will apply.
Yeah.
And boy, did they apply. And my mom saw the phone bill, and she was like, "Yo, who the fuck spent all this money?" And I tell you, I kept my mouth. I said, "What? What is that?" Tom.
Thomas? I don't even know a Thomas.
Timmy Turner. Tommy.
Yeah, I saw that on Nickelodeon. No, just Cartoon Network.
I don't know, Mom. I don't know. It was like up. Like her bill was always like $60. It was like $300. Like it was up.
They made like $200.
First of all, I saved.
Viewership.
I also just want to say that I saved Tom. I really feel like I single-handedly saved Tom.
You had to, bro. You had to.
I did. Okay, first of all, relax. Don't ever say crazy shit. I helped him. All right, I called them every day.
Like, nobody called him 200 times.
So no one else called them? Like y'all didn't call?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Nah,
you didn't know?
Thank God I didn't. Because I would have. My mom would have been like, "What the fuck?"
You didn't learn about that early,
bro.
First of all, rates and phone call rates may apply.
First of all, back in the day, it wasn't all about that. The word was ask your parents' permission. So that's what I did. I'm like, "Yo, Ma, can I call to help Tom or to help Toonami?" She was like, "Yeah, sure, not a problem. Not a problem."
Yeah,
200 fucking thousand times. So I didn't know it was like charges. It's just like Toon World, bro. I didn't know you had to use a credit card. And even though I put my mom's credit card in there, I didn't know it was gonna charge it. Like,
you put your parents' credit card into something?
Mad games.
Oh, you got the subscription to Toon World. Without knowing that it was a subscription.
Great. There was no
Toontown?
Yeah,
bro,
Toontown.
You call Toontown Toon World?
Yeah, Toontown. Like, bro, I got Toontown, and I didn't know it was. First of all, no one said it was a subscription. It was always like, "Well, join Toontown. Ask your parents' permission first." So I asked my mom, "Yo, Mom, can I play Toontown?" She's like, "What is that? It's a Toon game. You throw pies at robots." She's like, "Okay, that sounds great. All right, I got her permission." So I was literally waiting for like a bubble pop up. Like, "Did you ask your parents?" I'm like, "Yes, I did." He asked them, something. Nothing popped up. I'm like, "All right, good. We're good to go." They must know, They connected automatically. Parents,
like Santa Claus.
Parents got the shit, Once they give you the okay, it must be like a green light of clearance throughout all the world.
Santa Claus told me you've been good this year.
Feel me? Like, so then they're like, "Oh, put in a car." I'm like, "Yo, Ma, can I have your purse?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's over there." I go in there, I get her card. Just thinking like, I got her permission.
You didn't ask for the card, you asked for the purse.
First of all, I got her permission.
No.
Yeah, for the purse or the card?
To play Toontown.
No, you're
a swindler, bro. You're a swindler.
I got her permission to play
Toontown. What do you mean,
Mom, can I use your purse? What the fuck? Sure, go ahead. And then he gets the purse, and then she's like, "I don't know." She's telling your dad, like, "Yo, I don't know why Eli likes to play with my purse all of a sudden."
Yo, my dad is like, "Yeah, he's gay."
We're worried about this kid.
He's doing a bad job raising that one.
Meanwhile, he's on Toontown, being the fucking highest ranked member of fucking Cartoon Network.
Me and my boy William would just be on there, and he's like, "Yo, you." And I remember my mom there. He's like, "Yo, you're on here." He's like, he knew my mom. He was like, "Your mom allowed you to be on here? And I'm like, yes, give me permission and all that. It's like, I didn't know. Like, I'm just like thinking like, yo, I got permission.
So I got first permission. Yeah.
I got.
Toontown was free to play. It's just there was a subscription that you would get extra shit.
Right. Nah. Okay, Sam. So I'm that old that Toontown was not pay to play. I mean, it was pay to play. Like, in order for you to get into Toontown, you had to ask your mom's permission to get her credit card information and get in there. All right. But after when they made it free for y'all niggas. My mom already beat the fuck up out of me where I didn't want to play Toontown anymore. Where I was like, nah, I don't give a fuck
PTSD.
Fuck about parents' permission. Every time that shit popped up every now and then, ask parents' permission. Nope, never that. Fuck out of here. That's how my mom didn't find out about Tom. Even though I helped Tom throughout that crisis.
Did y'all used to play Millsbury?
You want to feel old?
Oh my god, okay.
Toontown was initially released 4 days after I was born.
Okay.
But then we don't know when you were born.
2003.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. 2003, bro.
I think what happened you just saying you were born in 2003 makes us feel old.
Wait, you guys are post 9/11 babies?
I am.
That's one way of putting it.
Not me. I'm free. I'm 2000.
Oh, I was about to say, Caleb, you're post 9/11 baby?
Yeah.
So you were taught about 9/11?
Mm-hmm.
So what did they tell you about 9/11? I'm so curious.
Yo, we're in the nerd pod.
Bro, I was barely...
Okay, it's not okay. Pause. Okay, hold that question to after. I'm so sorry. What's up,
I'm curious.
Me too.
Yo, I'm the most curious, but we still have to have integrity for our...
Yo, wow, I'm curious. What the fuck did they tell
I'm
this
fucking conspiracy theorist, and I come...
All right. Also, Rick and Morty becoming an anime. How do we feel about that?
Wait, is it
Love
really?
it.
It's becoming an anime?
So that's actually a big thing now. Yeah.
Why?
Love it.
Rick and Morty's been getting flagged for a lot of the shit that they've been doing. So when they like all the episodes, like there was an episode where Morty and his sister basically had a baby.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really know what's going on in the world, but it's probably something to do with them wanting to own Rick and Morty. Because between me and you, y'all all seen it. There's Family Guy be wildin', bro. Family Guy, The Simpsons be ODing.
Yeah, but Chris never fucked Meg and had a baby and then shoot the baby to space to kill it.
Honestly, there's been worse shit.
Like what?
And which one? You want Family Guy or you want The Simpsons?
Oh, Family Guy. Because Simpsons is very softcore.
Okay, Family Guy do racist shit all the time.
Okay, but racism is fine. That's okay. Incest is not.
Yeah.
In
this world, I'm not saying morally.
Hold on. They have done incest jokes.
Nigga, they just want to own Rick and Morty, bro.
But they own Rick and Morty via Viacom.
It's something bigger going on, bro.
No, it's not about ownership at all. I don't think it's about that at all. I think it's just about the animation style and getting people.
That's the big thing.
Recognize the shift in culture. Like a lot of people are being turned on to anime now just for the entertainment value. So if they animate it in that style, they're gonna get a lot more people in.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, as an anime, Rick and Morty can do all these crazy things, and it'll be okay, because we also watch an anime where a little girl was fused with a dog, and we saw that bitch die.
Okay. Bro, why do you always gotta bring up? This is 2 days in a row?
Yo, twice in one day.
What is your problem? Stop bringing up the dark past, nigga. Like, we don't want to go there no more, bro.
Bro, we're there.
Bro,
I'm just saying,
I don't want to think about Ed.
So the creators are thinking about switching to anime for that reason. Yes, because anime is a big thing, but also because as in an anime, they can get away with a lot of extra stuff because it's a different rating bracket. Animes are TV 14 to 16. I mean, it's 14 to
Honestly, the
17.
things I've seen in anime,
Yeah.
they should. They might as well just make an anime, get away with murder, and live your life.
Yeah.
Niggas been trying to cancel Rick and Morty for too long now. Like,
Well, like basically since season 1.
And what does that say about like our? I don't know if it came from the FEC, whatever it came from, or sorry, not FEC, FCC, to try and cancel or ban certain depictions. But then you have Netflix, where the first fucking episode of F is for Family, which is by Bill Burr, it's an incredible show, is showing nuts like swinging because the kid hid under his parents' bed, and then they started having sex. Like, just because it's on a digital platform now instead of the airways controlled by,
Well, think about it.
That are on Dish and
Paradise
and
PD.
on Adult Swim.
Well, think about it this way. So let's think about it in a more physical, tangible term, right? So let's say like I'm in a neighborhood that's very. Let's say I'm in a neighborhood that's very family friendly, right? 90% of my population of my little town is families, mom, dads, children. So it's a family friendly place. Now Smurfs Town is very, very hip, very cool. Got the parties, very live, it's very lit. They're doing their own thing. So then Caleb comes into my town with Sam, and they like our town, right? It's a good town. We've been here for decades, right? We've had good roots here, right? We build up other people. Whereas Smurfs Town is kind of new. It's big. It's big as fuck. It's booming, but it's not as established. So Caleb and Sam come into my town and they start smoking weed. They start, having parties. They start doing fight clubs, all this lit shit, right? And in my community that I've built for a certain amount of time, it's a lot. It's not used to it as the brand, It's the same thing with Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network built their backs on child-friendly things. Even the stuff that wasn't child-friendly, that pushed the margins, Dragon Ball Z,
Flapjack.
Gundam, Flapjack. Kids Next Doors went kind of crazy with the innuendos. Like all these other things.
A lot of cartoons did, but yeah.
Yeah, but and even when they added anime, anime stood out. But like a lot of their other cartoons, like they were childish. They had that small undertone that adults could look at and go, oh, that's that. But it wasn't out there. Whereas Rick and Morty has the small undertone and it's out there at the same time. So it's really hard as a brand for Cartoon Network to go, damn. So then they pushed it to Adult Swim, which is Adult Swim is more of the preteen thing. But at the same time, it's still connected to Cartoon Network. That's the child family thing. So all the people that hate Cartoon Network are going to attack the Adult Swim stuff. That's why the Adult Swim stuff is either super raw, raunchy stuff so that people just go, okay, that's just Adult Swim shit. Like they have a whole show called Black Jesus.
Shin Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Jesus with it was the dude who played, what's his name? Slink Johnson. He played Lamar in GTA. Yeah, it was hilarious, but sorry.
Yeah, exactly. No, animated. Like it's just different. So right now, they have to push, if they were to put it on Netflix, like if Rick and Morty was on Netflix, oh my god, bro, it'd be a different ball game, bro. Like,
well, also you gotta factor in, like you said, the ratings that you get with an anime, and it's not saying, oh, they're going to go to a quote unquote anime style. No, they're just shifting what they have. Like they already have an established style of drawing the characters and everything. None of that will change ever. Because once you change that, it's like, you remember when, what's the Disney show, if you guys watched it, American Dragon Jake Long.
Yeah.
They changed
American
the style
Dragon.
on that.
That shit was
and it lost viewership after that. Like, it just wasn't the same because it was so, like, you disconnected physically. Even if the story was good, you disconnected visually from it because it changed up its style. I don't think that Rick and Morty is going to change up any style of the show at all visually. I just think they're using this, like Sage said, for the ratings platform that they will now get, and also for the anime buzz that comes with it, where it'll funnel in more viewers.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn, why did you say that? Why did you say American Dragon? That's so beating in my head right now. Cool.
Well, that's
he just chosen some shit. I don't remember. You remember?
Relax.
Yeah, but that's the best example I can present.
American Dragon.
Right now, it's only a 10 episode spinoff.
American Dragon.
Okay, so it might be anime style too, but at the same time, you get a change up from them. I think it's all just it's money based. It's not anything else than.
Are you an American Dragon?
And they might do it in a way that Trailer Park Boys did it when they did their animated series.
That was great.
Where they did it in a funny way where it's like, oh, they took these mushrooms, so that's what they see. So it could be like Rick does some experiment that puts them in an anime world, and they'll make jokes about that shit too.
Since it's not. Oh yeah, go.
Go, please.
Well, I was just gonna say that the anime style that could come from this 10-episode series. I didn't know that. Thank you, Caleb. That it's just a one-off thing. It might be a power play too. It might be like, oh shit, we're gonna do this independently with another studio, and we'll see, because they've already been on Hulu, and they see the Hulu engagement versus the Adult Swim engagement. So they might just be able to say, oh, we can bring money to this brand as it is, and you can do nothing about it. Now that raises the stock of Rick and Morty. Like now it's, if a contract negotiation comes up, whoever's on the other side is going to have to pay a lot of money.
I mean,
you have problems.
What were you going to say about Trailer Park Boys?
Shout out to the Trailer Park Boys, because that was probably one of the best animated shows I've seen on Netflix. Probably the longest time. It was a blast. Like, they made everything great. Like, honestly, if I was to ever be right now, real life, and then convert into an anime, that's probably what's going to happen to my life.
Have you seen the actual Trailer Park Boys show?
Nope.
Oh, bro, it is so good. You should watch it.
It's hilarious.
It's definitely one of those shows that you don't even have to watch it in sequence. Just watch a couple of episodes here and there. It's just a funny laugh.
I had some friends that had watched it 3 times, and they kept it continuously on as background noise, and I would just catch episodes and just not understand a fucking thing sequentially, but I would be entertained thoroughly.
But you really don't need to understand sequentially in that show.
Yeah.
American Dragon.
I don't think I've ever watched that show sequentially all the way through. I've watched it in bits and pieces, but I've pretty much watched all the series. But I love that show because all the characters are funny and it's just a really good show all around.
I think one of the first episode was just fucking hilarious. They think they have a weed farm and they're trying to farm it before the cops find it, and it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, it's what you think would happen in a trailer park, and it's Canadian too, which is insane. It brought me on a lot more Canadian culture. It was like, oh shit, you guys have meth heads too. It's just you guys play hockey instead of football.
Weed culture's a big thing up there, because bro, fucking Rick, right? Is it Rick that's always the one smoking?
I can never remember the names
Bobby.
of the guys.
No, it's Rick.
Or is it Rick? It's Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Because the other one, it's Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles.
Julian's always drinking. I love that character.
And Julian's the drunk. And Bubbles is the smart fucking cat guy that lives in the shed.
With fucking glasses on that would make you see his eyes from a mile away.
Yeah, it's real. That man's eyes bug out. I love that show because it really just shows dumbass friend groups. I have my dumbass friend group that I always love hanging out and doing dumb shit with. It just shows that good camaraderie and just the dumbassery that you can get in with your friends.
Yeah. and fucking, I was home. Fucking, my brother always quoted Trailer Park Boys and said, "Put a shirt on, Randy," because I was always shirtless and have a fucking belly. Fucking great.
Yeah, Trailer Park Boys. I mean, top-notch entertainment.
I never watched that shit. I don't even know what that is.
It's
I'll have
like
to show you the website.
it has Trailer Park in the name, but just imagine Trailer Park The Office.
But better.
Canadian.
Honestly, I like Trailer Park Boys, but doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's
I
funnier.
do like the Office.
No, Trailer
Trailer
Park
Park-
Boys is funnier.
Have you guys ever watched Parks and Rec? I know
Yeah.
you have, Caleb. Like Parks and Rec was so good. Like I like those types of like funny shows that you can just put in the background when you have friends over and shit. Like, because like a lot of those shows, you really don't need to get the full context of the story. You can just watch a couple of episodes here and there, and just still have a good time watching. I love shows like that. Yeah. Bro.
I need to watch some more. I just start watching during the episode. Just fucking.
Really need Eli back here too for the transition back into After Dark. But we can just shoot the shit for the fuck it. We're live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Bro, I caught up with you playing Shinobi Strikers.
What level are you?
I'm like 40 something.
Yeah,
What y'all talking about,
I said
Naruto?
like 48 or
Yeah,
Shinobi Strikers.
I'm playing right now.
Bro, you're not supposed to be playing games on pod, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
Yeah, we do now.
And you're still being mad quiet. But yeah, bro.
Doesn't
was
excuse
talking.
it.
I was talking, bro.
Strikers, that shit is so much fun.
It
Like,
is. It's a great game.
I
Especially
got
like,
owned today.
bro, after I got back on today, bro, I did some of the VR training,
Mm-hmm.
and it really got me to understand what I was doing wrong last night. And now I fuck everyone up. Like I was doing so much better with even the default abilities
Yeah.
because I understood what I was supposed
Like the
to be
timing
doing.
of movements and stuff.
And now
yeah.
I have better abilities and shit, and I'm having wild fun. I'm fucking everybody up on these matches.
Default healer shit sucks ass.
Oh yeah, Caleb
That's
was playing
what I
with us earlier.
I
We
just
definitely-
switched to range and I did so much better.
Bro,
Well,
I
and
love
before
that.
we switch over, like we were talking about, like everybody hates default. Default sucks. But head on over to d8superstore.com
Tell him.
and visit the link right under the description of this video or any other video, or visit our Twitter at Ingenious Ones, spelled out just like that. If you have to Google at Ingenious Ones or Google Ingenious to spell it, I don't blame you. But head on over there. Visit the link in our bio to get to d8superstore.com so we can get a kickback. And I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for the closest thing, like Sage, he's gone right now. He has had to replace his stock of quote unquote product with HHC flour, and he says it's pretty damn close. Like if you need it, HHC will replicate Delta 9 better than any other substance on the market, and they'll deliver it right to your door. Like I said, just hit the link in the description. We'll get a kickback. You get some kickback, and everybody's happy.
Mr. Eli, we're talking about Shinobi Strikers. And this man had a fucking amazing ass transition.
Yeah.
From Shinobi
I was
Strikers
talking about-
to DA.
I was telling him how I got on today and I caught up with him and how I like actually understood what I was doing wrong, started actually doing good. Like you saw, like our first online match, bro. I did way better than I did whatever with Lincoln last night.
Yeah, he was smoking people. Like he was good.
Like, and that's what I found a lot recently with gaming, especially like playing with you guys recently, is that I've gotten to the point in my gaming career that I can get really good at basically any game in a very short period of time. Because most games are just now all like the kind of the same mechanics. So it's really not that difficult to just transition to the next game.
You're finding the similarities in between each and every game, and then basically saying, "Oh shit, this is how I did it on this, but I just have to click this button now."
Yeah, I just gotta tweak it this way, and I'll change my controls to even match how I played this other game. Like for Shinobi Strikers, I changed my controls because the default abilities are on 1, 2, and 3. I don't like that. I don't like having to reach up to 1, 2, and 3 on the keyboard. So I changed it to ER on the mouse button. So I can easily just hit those abilities while I'm attacking shit.
I thought you said I got a sword.
Who said you got a sword?
You say you sent me a sword.
And ranged. Go to ranged.
Yeah, this man's from Shinobi Strikers.
Yeah. So, cue the air horns, but this is in the hour of After Dark. We're in IO After Dark, and there's been one pressing question. Before I get into that, I should leave something right here. We go into the domain of the unwanted. We talk about shit that we shouldn't talk about, quote unquote, to be politically correct. But we're here now in IO After Dark. That is your spoiler alert. If you want to continue listening, by all means, if you are faint of heart, get the fuck out of here.
If you're a crybaby little bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I like that transition point. I like that shit.
Thank you.
He's good
Like
at
I said,
this.
Much better than our last transition to After Dark. Where it's just,
Damn it, Sam, get it out. Fuck it. Fuck my transition. Go ahead.
No, it was good.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I thought you said you had one more thing to get out.
no. I was saying like your transitions, like compared to the other podcasts where they just jump. We will
okay.
into the topic and then do the transition.
See, I thought you had one more thing to say about Shinobi Strikers, and I was like, "Fuck it, all right, Sam, you can't hold it in." But we're here now. I'm sorry.
I was praising your transition.
Thank you. You said one more thing, and I was like, "Fuck." No, but we're here now. We're here in After Dark. Usually we're sipping a little something, smoking a little something, just talking about what's going on in the world. We had a question posed earlier, and I've been wanting to get back to it since. What the... By the way, we should probably preface this with, we have somebody here.
Yo.
We cannot show you his face
identity
because the military finds him.
Yeah, and that's all we'll say about his identity.
They'll cut his foreskin and put it on his earlobes.
They probably won't do that, but they will kill him.
What?
Yeah. It's that serious, guys. It's that serious.
Xbox turn off.
I will stay. I am sober. Just
nigga said, military, stop listening.
Is that an Arizona iced tea or a Four Loko? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. No. We're just playing around, but we do have somebody in the military here, and we asked him earlier. Did they tell you anything about 9/11? And his response was very like he had more information, and we were on the earlier pod and didn't want to divulge into it on the nerd pod, but here we are. What the fuck did they tell you about 9/11?
Nigga, that's not what we asked. You crazy. You trying to get us all put in jail. We didn't ask shit about the military and what they knew about 9/11.
The military didn't teach me. I remember
he was born post 9/11, and
I misread that question from Sage. My fault.
We asked what he learned in school.
This thing I want the hidden information that you got.
Yeah.
No, I
All that.
don't have a top secret clearance. I
Okay.
don't even know if I have a secret clearance.
Well, I just thought you maybe had a military buddy that did or something. I gotta pry for these things, okay?
He's on the bottom.
The closest thing I got is when I was in boot camp there when they were pulling out of Afghanistan. It was like a airport bombing, and our on our T-shirts we had like a little memorial for them on that. But
Lame.
that's like the most that we have.
Was that question? Because I just came in. So was the question?
Yeah.
What's the closest thing you went to battle? Was that his answer?
That
No,
wasn't the
no,
question
it was about
whatsoever, but
what I know about.
rest in peace to all those people. Yeah, absolutely.
So what was the question?
But I don't know. Why don't we go back to
No,
the
I
actual
misunderstood.
Okay, so what did they teach you about 9/11 in school, Caleb?
That's the question that he asked on pod earlier. That's the one I followed up on.
So I remember most of it was in sometime in middle school, so I might be a little hazy.
Yeah.
But they showed us a lot of. They showed us like footage from boat lift. They taught us a lot about like what happened and like times and shit. But I can't. It's been forever.
Because Smurf is like, what the hell's a boat lift?
What the fuck are you saying? You're not helping us.
Boat. How does
So
he
you ain't learn
not
shit.
know about boat lift?
You ain't learn shit. Is
So
what I'm
how
hearing.
did they? So Caleb, how did they tell you? Like, and I'm not interrogating you. I don't know why Smurf is mad aggressive right
I'm
now.
interrogating you. Why you ain't learn shit?
Also, thank you for your service.
What?
I haven't done
It
it.
doesn't do anything.
That ass. You don't do shit. You don't learn shit. Like,
We're playing good cop, bad cop right now, right?
Nah, Caleb. Now everybody be like, hold on. So Caleb, so what did they teach you in the military about like how the Twin Towers got attacked and how did they break down and?
And
Jesse will know things still be.
I mean, in school. Sorry, pause. In school. Sorry, coin. Yeah, in school when they, Caleb, in school when they taught you about 9/11, you said that they explained what happened. Like, what did they say? Like, you know, like, or if you remember, because I do know it must have been a long time for you. Like, Smurf talks a lot of shit, but ask him what he learned in middle school. I promise you, it won't be a lot.
Like it's been a while since I've been in middle school. At least 7 years. So like 7 years ago, I can't remember shit. I remember I've seen a lot of videos of the towers hitting, or the planes hitting, and then like.
So it's just
all the videos. But
it's just crazy because like when I was in school, I wasn't taught about 9/11. I went through 9/11, but never in school. Like because I went through 9/11 when I was like in 2001, 1993. I was 8 years old, so I was in third grade. Right? So from third grade all the way until from 2001 all the way to 2012, ain't nobody sat down with me and was like, yo, 9/11, this is what happened.
I mean, wouldn't have Sam, even though he's pre 9/11, he was only like 1 year old.
My textbooks that I was learning from were from the 80s, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
Sam
my textbooks still referred to Russia as the Soviet Union.
Nigga, at the end of everything, they were like, and thank God the communists didn't take over America. Amen. All right. See you guys later. Like,
No, he's telling the truth though, because like my textbooks, there was a student when I was out of high school had a textbook that belonged to, because you remember we used to sign the name to him on the first page?
Yeah.
And it said Blake Shelton. He's from Oklahoma. He's like 50-something.
Yeah, so in New York, in our books, in the front, where you're supposed to write your name, we draw dicks.
Yeah, we always had the Michael Jackson issued black output white or some shit.
Niggas drew dicks in New York everywhere.
Did you know?
Yo, I spot crazy. Yo.
Oh.
For niggas that are so
I know you,
homophobic, we drew dicks everywhere, bro.
Nigga, you be taking a shit, and your dick looking right at you.
You know the
On the
graffiti
table,
S?
on the fucking door.
It's been like a thing throughout like so many different countries throughout like time. Like no one knows where it came from,
The what?
but it's like everywhere. The graffiti
what?
S that everyone drew when they were in school.
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
three
You
lines
draw that
and the three
shit.
lines.
at work.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Six
Yeah, so
lines.
they can't pinpoint it down. Yeah, probably because it came from like one random student like figuring out,
Yeah.
oh, I went to art class, I can develop letters. I bet it was a dude doing graffiti that learned how to do that, and he was like, oh shit, how do I draw it like on a piece of paper without spray paint? I bet that's the origin.
Or it's some kid did it in their textbook and someone else saw it and then they all started doing it. And
But it was
nobody
word
knows
of mouth.
the
You
true-
know what y'all
yeah,
like?
right. Nobody
Either
knows
way.
the true origins.
Y'all a
Yeah.
bunch of Karens for Karen this.
Huh?
There's
What?
a photo dating back to 1973.
I'm over here presenting real theories on how this
Oh.
shit could come about.
Hold on, Caleb
And he's
saying
just
something.
like-
What happened, Caleb?
My
I
bad.
searched it up, and they said photo taken in 1973 could date back to the 1960s when it started. So they're still doing it in schools nowadays, and it started
Well, I mean, that's easily
80
explainable.
years ago.
Why they're doing it now is because of the
Yeah.
memeability of it. Like everybody's like, "Hey, did you draw this in class?" Like it's like, "Yeah, I did," and then the kids have more access to the internet now, so now they're gonna draw it more. They're gonna be like continuing on the meme because we live in meme culture.
And it's just like, what else are we gonna do in class? Like, just do it, bro.
And drawing a cube,
Especially if you have ADHD, you're gonna do it.
drawing a cube, a tornado, and an S on your paper in that style. I mean, that's the three main things I drew when I
A
finished.
tornado.
Bro, you ever do the 3D cubes?
Yeah. No, tornado was just lines
Yeah.
that got smaller toward the bottom.
Oh, that's what you call a tornado?
Or you just like start drawing circles on
That's how I know y'all niggas couldn't draw for shit.
And he brings it back
Nah,
around.
I would draw houses.
Here we go.
and shit,
This
too.
nigga's gonna pull
I
out his
remember-
I would draw
sketchbook
houses. I
again.
would draw whole houses and shit.
Y'all ready?
I only had one good.
No, it's a
drawing
gimmick.
of
Smurf,
a-
stop. Hey,
Bro, I
you
can't
really
draw to
reaching for
save
shit.
my life.
Yeah, and you
I
dropped
can't
it.
really
Stop
draw.
doing that.
Okay,
Uh,
first of all,
ready?
He's bringing it back up.
okay, first of all,
No.
Smurf.
Yo, I have a
I
question
don't need
for
you.
Coin.
Hold on, everybody, pause. Hold on, Smurf. Seriously, I don't need you backing up because nobody needs to see you in your underwear. All right.
Sorry.
Yo, this is
I forgot.
I forgot.
But,
yo, this is not your cam soda. All right.
He got
Yo.
back on the. Okay, here's his
Bro,
doodles.
my whole Discord is frozen.
That's Taz.
Yo,
I can
when
still
was,
hear you saying.
when
I
was
can
the last
hear
time
him
you
saying-
drew that?
What?
Why'd you ask it like you were offended?
Nigga, because it was a weird ass question. Y'all didn't hear the way he phrased that?
When was the last
When
time?
was the last time I drew that?
Yeah.
Never?
When did you try that?
What?
Try that.
Wait,
Draw that.
Wait. You didn't draw that?
The last time I drew this? Oh, you asking when did I draw this?
Okay, cool. When did you draw that?
That was fucking terrible, bro. I drew this in. I just when I was 15,
All right, you're 28 now.
28.
What are your skills now as a 28-year-old? Don't show me your childhood skills.
Honestly,
Yo,
bro,
alright.
trash.
Okay, all right. So
I got you.
All right, while you're
so
doing
a
that,
hard transition into something
wait,
else.
Sam has a question for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I want to know because you're a conspiracy guy. I want to know what you believe is in Area 51.
Probably cocked,
Me
bro.
personally, hey yo.
Bro, the US is mad gay. They do mad gay shit. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just full of wild cocks.
I'm so glad
Okay.
that you stay
Air
for
Force shit.
after dark
I'm-
now.
No, hey, Smurf solved
Wait.
it.
I'm gonna head out.
It's over.
Nah, don't go. Just
Uh, You
Oh,
try.
wait,
You
don't
want
go.
attention to me,
Remember,
bro.
don't back
remembered
up. Yeah.
No, but Area 51.
Oh yeah, don't back up. Don't back up. Yeah,
Area
my fault.
51, like we.
Yo, what did I look like? Yo, did I see stuff? My bad.
Yo, I guess
I
we're
don't
never
know.
gonna
My
know.
whole shit was frozen.
We're never gonna know what
So I
Cohen
never saw
thinks
it.
about
Yo.
Area 51.
You
Bring
know
me
what
to
I
shut up.
when he asked me about my military teaching?
Nah,
of,
sorry, Caleb, but
9/11,
Cole's talking.
Yo, Smurf, let
I
him
actually
talk.
know more
I got you,
about
bro. I got you. What you
uh,
saying?
the attack on USS
Caleb, shut
Cole.
your ass up.
Hold on, let Caleb finish.
I thought
I just said let him talk, and you were like,
I'm
I
so
got you,
confused.
Coin.
Bro, I need you to chill out, Smurf. I need you to chill out, like dial it down, all right?
I'm not down now.
Just
Shit.
dial it down like 2 levels,
Nope. I'll
please.
get up out of here though.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
deafened. Nah,
You'll
nah,
fuck up the
nah.
pod.
He just
Oh,
deafened. He
Okay,
knows. He knows.
okay,
I'm
all right,
cool
all
with
right.
it.
Caleb, go ahead.
Yeah, so this was before 9/11 on October 12th, 2000. The USS Cole got bombed, and we learned a lot about that because obviously Navy, you gotta
Mhm.
learn from past errors, and this was when fucking Al Qaeda came up alongside a destroyer and fucking set off a lot of explosives near it, and they s- they killed 17 sailors, uh, and they had to fucking save that shit. It blasted a 40-foot wide hole near the water line.
So you're saying basically, I don't know if you're tying that into Area 51,
No, I
but
was
like,
tying that into because you were asking what I knew about 9/11.
oh, okay,
I
okay,
knew more about that.
Okay, Coin, what do you know about Area
gotcha.
51?
Area 51 to me, and this is just pure judgment, I think it's fake. I think it's something that people can attach their attention on, and they've been able to use it through years of manipulation, through the Roswell landing in the 30s to now, to depict aliens in pop culture and get people on their side and use it as an easy excuse. Like, do you remember like when people were like Naruto running at the fucking Area
Yeah, the
51
games.
to the Facebook fucking, yeah. You remember that in 2019 or 2020 whenever it happened? Like, there was nothing ever going to come of it. Like, they created this allure of Area 51 to distract people from the fact that there may be aliens, or this may be, what do they call them now? UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. Like, they could just be using this to explain away government technology being used. Like,
I'm
there
pretty
was
sure it's just a test site for fucking their new helicopters and airplanes.
you
and
could do
shit.
that too, because you can't get close to it, right? Like, you, as far as you can
It's
get close,
literally an Air Force base.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Area 51 to me, I think it's cannon fodder. It's just, hey, look over here while we do shit over here. Uh, that's the best way I can explain Area 51, and it's also, like I said, closely linked to UFOs and aliens. I mean, we had a UFO fly over the White House in the 50s, and a lot of people theorize that that was human technology that was used to suggest, hey, the World War isn't over. We still have people, because they did a lot of shit in the Nazi studies,
Mhm.
to basically say, hey, quit pursuing us. We're hiding now. Leave us alone. So there's just like, I don't know. That's my overarching argument.
Like,
Area 51 is, hey, look here, but aliens, or was it very progressive human technology, and now they're trying to hide it to also control the masses and make them feel more comfortable.
Especially like UFOs nowadays, it's so hard because there's so many drones and shit nowadays, and fucking like consumer hands, that it's like you can't tell what the fuck that is anymore, because it can be just someone flying a phantom drone with a fucking LED light attached to it. Like it's, and also like who knows how long we've actually had that technology for, and we're only just now getting it in consumer hands, and
Yep.
how long they've had it in fucking military hands, or fucking just secret fucking all these secret fucking organizations. Like,
I mean, I can't get into it, but the Navy has UAVs they're developing.
All right,
You can't get into it.
Caleb,
Don't ever preface a sentence with you can't get into it, or
Well, I
else
don't know.
you're
I don't know
banned
much.
for life.
No, it's public knowledge. I just don't.
Okay.
Like,
Nah, don't
Okay,
ever.
I thought you meant like I can't, like I'm legally
No, I don't.
responsible
I
for
don't
not
have
disseminating
knowledge
this
of that shit.
information.
Like,
I just know that.
he's not that deep in the Navy.
Sorry,
where he
sorry.
gets
Go ahead.
secretive knowledge.
Yeah, there's plenty of pictures of drones.
He doesn't get that top secret.
I never,
knowledge.
yeah, I know what you're saying, like low level, but it's at the same time, I never assume Sam. And when he prefaces a sentence
for
with,
real, yeah.
I can't get into it, but then I go, oh.
Actually, the Navy has had fucking like drone helicopters fucking since World War II.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like aliens, like I get into like the Bob Lazar shit where he's talking about like this guy worked on these sites, right? And he got disconnected from the group, and he would lead people to like cliff sides where he knew they were doing these tests, and get multiple like basically testimonies on what he was saying was happening, and what they were seeing was aerial phenomena, like they're calling it now, like where the shit could move like you couldn't imagine, like it was you couldn't, like what we have now technologically cannot replicate that. So now I believe more onto his side, but I think they're using aliens, Area 51, whatever you want to call it, as a cover-up for human technology. They just haven't released it yet.
Those racing drones can do those movements where it just zips around. Racing drones can do that shit.
But can you do that at a level where it holds a human and it's effectively in wartime?
I mean,
or effectively used in wartime?
The B-2 is fucking crazy stealth.
I don't know what that means.
It's a
the B-2 bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not as effectively with what they're saying, what they're claiming.
I don't think it has the ability.
I don't know. Like, it's so hard to tell because, like, we really don't know that much about our universe. We don't even know that much about our planet. Like, we still haven't explored that much of our ocean. Like, we've explored 7% of our ocean. Something that covers, what, 85% of our planet?
70,
like
75%, something like
75,
that.
some high
like
ass
3/4. Let's say 3/4, yeah.
Some high ass number of our planet, and we've only explored 7% of our ocean. We haven't even gone to the complete bottom of the ocean because we physically do not have the ability to.
Mm-hmm.
And like, also the other question is like, why are all these companies now pushing so much to get off this planet? Like, what do they know?
To me, it's money laundering.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting people to invest in this with taxpayers' dollars. To invest in a company like a SpaceX or NASA. You could just say, yeah, we're exploit. They say what? How many times a year do they say? Oh, space trash is gonna contribute to so much pollution, but they still keep sending them up, right? Why? Because NASA has like a $20 billion budget a year from our taxpayers' dollars to explore these things. What the fuck does that do for us here? Have we had an alien invasion yet? No. Okay, so it's not a defense thing. Do we have an incoming? Yeah, okay. Even take it into that realm.
Bro,
Have we
I
discovered
don't
something?
get why we have Space Force.
Trump.
That's why. It's memeable. I think that it was, I don't know, it was just something else to, politics gets dirty.
I mean, if we really talk about it, let's talk about the very first Navy men. Not the first people that are textbook Navy men. Talking about the very first people that said, "Yo, we're gonna build these things that's gonna float on water, and they're called boats, and we're gonna fight, and we're gonna fuck up other people.
We're gonna be able to battle on water, not just land."
Like, and how silly that sounded, like to people that walked on land all their lives. You're gonna go in water? You're gonna fight in water? Why would you do that? The land is good. So to be real, why not have a Space Force? Since right now, we are, with SpaceX trying to colonize Mars and the moon and do all these things. Why not?
Got that JetBlue company also trying to do share with space.
Yeah, like why not sit here and create a defense for our force? Or should we wait until something happens and then somebody goes, "Hey, we need like a team of people, military people in space. Like a force in space. Like a space force." Everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's a great idea. Hashtag Space Force. Oh, Space Force." And then Jay-Z's gonna design the fucking outfits. And then Kanye's gonna co-design. And then Kanye's gonna drop out because he doesn't want to co-design it. And then he's gonna start his own company called Force Squares. Where everybody where he gets to design and they all go and they all protect their side of space.
No, you call it Space Y instead of Space X.
Yeah, Yasis. That's what he's gonna call it. Yace. Instead of space.
No, Space Y for Jesus.
Yeah, and then he's gonna start debating how his land that he bought, actually he owns the stratosphere and the land because that's what he paid for. So that's what his military protects. Like, it's gonna be a big thing. Like, why not someone just go, "Hey, let's just create our own thing. It's gonna go Space Force. It's gonna be kind of silly now, but very soon it's gonna develop into something serious, and we're gonna need it." And then it's like, but what do they do right now? Nothing. What do you mean nothing? Well, right now there's no threat. So what do you want them to do?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing with my argument for that. NASA never once went to the United States government and said, "Hey, we have a problem here. We need to create a Space Force." They created that out of a whim under Trump's presidency too.
Because Trump.
So if you don't like Trump,
because he's a big giant 8-year-old that when he became king of the hill, he said, "Yo, let's get free ice cream on Mondays."
Or was it just another ploy to pretty much rationalize government spending on something else for no reason?
Sure. That could be it too. That could be a thing like, hey, like Trump said,
"Hey, we need this because of this, but we can't tell you about the threats, right? Because it's classified, but you got to continue to pay tax dollars money into it just in case there is something."
So let's say like Trump, right? This is the same guy that when he was running for president, he said, "I love Harrison Ford. He was an amazing president. I want to be just like him. Okay? Just want to understand.
You're also talking about
is-
the same guy. I feel like we're on the same side of the argument. Like, I mean, this
Yeah,
guy
like
knows how to manipulate the masses.
yeah, but at the same time, he's a big giant kid and he likes cool shit. So are you telling me that the smartest like business guy in the world can't flex his child muscle and make it a way where everyone is happy? I think he can do that.
Yeah.
If you
But,
can
like,
manipulate the masses like he did, yes.
Yeah, I think he can make ice cream free on Mondays and have the kids pay extra for lunch on Tuesdays.
Well, as long as he says, "Hey, yeah, wear the red hat, you get
But
$10 a
at the
day,"
end-
he would fucking do that too.
But at the end of the day, right? We have it, and it's cool. Like I don't think we should take it away, because the last thing that we took away was Trump when he took away the pandemic funds that Obama created and the pandemic programs, and then look what happened. Oh, we haven't had a pandemic in 100 years. When is that ever gonna happen? Boom, teabagged us straight in the forehead, relentlessly.
Yep.
So it's like, why not just have a space force? If shit happens and our space force fails, then we go, yo, Trump, your little Avengers didn't work. Like, what do we gotta do? Like, where's DC? Like, where's the Justice League, bro?
But if it was crazy to take it in the political realm. If it was just crazy, like you said, like it's just this kid playing with his toys, right? Why was it not basically dissolved under a Biden presidency? It wasn't, because it's a fucking money laundering scheme.
Because it's smart. Because at the end of the day, no matter
They're all
what,
on the same team.
yeah, 40% of what Biden is pushing as his own was Trump shit that everybody was hating 3 years ago. And now Biden literally is saying the same shit. It's just Biden saying it. And then everybody's like, oh my God, Biden's saving us all. This is amazing. It's like, no, he's not. Like, he's not really.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about most of the time.
Yeah. He
Well,
just knows.
it's not that.
Like,
No, he's just doing the bidding of the global
yeah,
elites.
and the global elites know.
Same as Trump.
That I think Trump was like yeah, at the end of the day he had a business transaction with the global elites, but I think the reason why he's not president now is because they couldn't control him, and they're like, yo, you're like Kanye, you're too manic crazy. No, 100%.
He's another one of them, bro.
No, he's not.
He's not a wild card.
He sits at the table, but that doesn't make him one of them. He is.
No,
he's definitely an Anakin.
I'm telling you.
He's definitely an Anakin.
I'm telling you.
No,
I'm telling you.
I think Trump has his own personal agenda that, like, of his own world domination. I'm not saying he's this hero like the Christians are saying. I'm saying
No, but
he has his own agenda.
Sorry.
He's a bad guy too, you know. It's just he's just not those bad guys. He's just another one. Like he's just another player, but he's not those players.
Well, like Sam Tripoli said, like he said it's a mafia boss in Trump versus the global elites in, the Biden, the Clintons, the Bushes, all those. Okay, I can hear that. Or was Trump just a sedative to make people think, oh yeah, we're going to be all right because we have a strong leader that fulfills conservative values. And then, oh no, the election gets stolen, quote unquote. Or did they plan this from the get-go? And I'll announce it right fucking now, my theory on how this is going to go. They're just holding up the economy on fucking toothpicks. On toothpicks. Buckling. 4 toothpicks. Just imagine that shit holding up 1,000 fucking pounds of debt. And then what's going to happen? What's the shifting turn in a lot of people's thinking? Oh, Trump really wasn't that bad. I miss paying $2 a gallon for gas. And then Trump gets back in, and then they crash the whole fucking economy.
Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like...
Who are you going to trust but a globalist? They're going to come in and say, oh, we can fix your solutions. Trump is not good, man.
So I'm not saying he's good, but at the same time, I'm not saying that again, I'm just saying that he's not part of the team that you think that he is. I think he's bad. I just think he's his own bad. I think he's his own chaotic. I think, yeah, because he sat at the table and he shook hands with these people, that's why he was allowed to become president. But once they learned, yo, we can't control him like how we controlled Obama. We can't control him like how we control the Bushes, the Clintons. You know, we can't control him at all. Because at the end of the day, he's not the Obamas. He's not the Bushes. He's not the Clintons. He's not the nobodies. He's a billionaire. He doesn't have to be president to be on top of the world. He's already on top of the world. He doesn't have to be president to have power because he already has power. So
He has a following, yeah.
Yeah, so when you sit here and tell me like, oh no, yeah, nah, they didn't have a problem with Trump really. Like, nah, I think they had a big ass problem with Trump because at the end of the day, when they didn't want to do what Trump wanted to do, Trump shut down the entire government. He showed them like, what are you gonna do? You can't scare me. I'm not one of these little millionaires. I'm a billionaire. I teach y'all how to do this shit. You know. Like it's a different ball game. It's different plays. It's too much to handle. That's why they don't want Kanye as the president. Not because Kanye is bad to run the country, which he is.
Never be president though.
Yeah, he should.
Like he did that. He did that like the same way that Logan Paul's trying to do that shit for publicity state.
No, I don't think it is. I think Kanye truly believes that he wants to run for president, and he thinks.
I think he truly believes that, but it'll never fucking happen.
Oh no, 100%. Like no one like Kanye could never run the country.
He's not in that club.
He's just well, I don't know. Maybe he could be in that club, but I don't think he should ever run the country. I think that's a lot. Like especially well, at least in this decade. But it's just like I don't know. It's a lot. Like people put all the monsters in the same box, and it's like, nah, those monsters are those monsters, and those monsters are those monsters. And the government is learning. Like, yo, like Trump was this crazy person. We needed him out, and now that the Democrats are not doing anything, they're not achieving anything that they promised. Joe Biden said that he was gonna protect his women's rights. Roe v. Wade got abolished. Like, it's so like, yo, the midterm elections are so wired now that Democrats are literally shitting on their pants. They're like, bro, we don't know.
If you take it into the concept of what I'm trying to talk about too, is like they're all in the same club. Trump was talking about this shit. He's like, you avoided the question perfectly, like a politician does, but he talked about inserting pro-life justices into the Supreme Court, which he did, 2 of them, which it was a 6-3 vote. And he said before he was ever president that that's how it would go. Fast forward to 7 years later from him saying that on the campaign trails, it happens, right? I'm just saying they're all on the same team. And I will never relinquish that thought process at this point, because just because Trump does things that are like quote unquote pro freedom, no, he's a sedative, and he's a confused. You know when a Pokemon activates confusion, that's what he's doing right now. And I just don't see him being anything else but the quote-unquote conservative or right side that wins the next presidential election, and then the economy collapses like in its fullest form. And then everybody's left to say, shit, it wasn't Biden. Shit, it wasn't Obama. Shit, it was Trump. But there were things leading up to it. I don't know who to trust. Insert globalism. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I feel you on that. I understand 100%, bro. What were you trying to tell us before the show?
Oh, it was the circus thing that I wanted to play.
You want to send it to Sam?
I mean, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes long. I can just play it on the audio. I can put it up to my mic.
Nah, just send me the link because I got the.
Oh, on Discord. Okay.
Yeah. I got the
All right. Well, while we're talking about this, I'll give it a little preface. It's just, being a conspiracy theorist for 2 years, like I'm just now getting into this shit. I'll send it on admin chat, by the way, Sam.
Oh, it's only been 2 years.
No. What I'm saying is this video's 2 minutes. But
I mean, like,
yeah, man, it's just one of those things where this was placed back in 2021 during like the Kyle Rittenhouse trials, and I resonated so much with it because this guy speaks only truth in a profound way that's comedic and it gets your attention. And that man's name is Jim Brewer, Breuer, and he is just so profound with whatever he does. But this is a video of him talking about us basically living and watching a circus. You have it ready, Sam?
Are you
it's playing on
enjoying the great distraction
Okay.
circus?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Wow, what a show. Let's talk about this Rittenhouse kid today. Well, clearly he's an American hero. Hero? What are you, some kind of animal? He murdered people. Yeah, no, it was in self-defense. Self-defense, he should have never been there anyway. What's a 16-year-old doing with a gun? Well, he was trying to defend some real people. Did you see the people he actually killed? They were monsters. I know, but nobody, if anything, I think we should take guns away. If anything, I think he's the right reason why we need more guns. Sire, our plan is working geniusly as it has for centuries. They just keep dividing and we keep conquering as they're more distracted. We need to... Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a liar. How dare he lie? Why can't he be a teammate? Just get vaccinated. I think it's actually a choice. You should have a choice if you want to or do a double choice or a for the means of other people, of course. Oh, please, give me enough of that crap. Oh, wait a second. People haven't died? Is that what you're saying? I'm saying that Aaron Rodgers shouldn't be taking horse pills and taking advice from Joe Rogan, who's not a doctor. It's misinformation, and my information is the information. The great divide and conquer, sire. They will never unite. Plan's been working for centuries. Or are they starting to catch on, and we will unite eventually. Turn the circus off, or at least know you're watching one.
That was dope.
Yeah.
For those of you that see it, it's Jim Brewer's. Just type in Jim Brewer Circus Talk. Breuer for Brewer. I mean, it's a perfect amalgamation of what we're going through right now. And I want to pivot real quick to Ghislaine Maxwell. And also give credit to, if you guys aren't UFC fans that listen to this, you should be. He's one of the biggest weebs of all time, Israel Adesanya. Stylebender had brought this up in an interview randomly. I mean, this guy's signed to Paradigm Network. Like, that's his like management, right? That's the same management as Conor McGregor. So you're not going to get better management than that, right? And he comes on and says, "Hey, what happened with this Ghislaine Maxwell trial? She got 20 years? Okay, but where's the list? If she facilitated child sex trafficking to all these other people, where's the list? Not one fucking celebrity other than that dude has said it." So I gotta give props to him. I hope he won his fight tonight. I've been trying to check updates all night, but yeah, man, Ghislaine Maxwell getting 20 years. So what are your thoughts on it?
Sam, go first.
I don't even know.
That is
that's
the
the
Jeffrey
Epstein
Epstein's
bitch.
wife.
much into that shit.
Okay, so
All I know is
basically it was a child sex trafficking ring used, and this is a little bit of insertion of conspiracy too, but it makes sense.
Israel
Imagine
one.
you have
Stop under one coin.
okay, nice, awesome. Imagine you're a prominent figure, right? Actor, scientist, doctor, whatever it is.
Well, yeah, I kind of
They,
know about the island.
they would bring you to there, and a lot of people thought, oh shit, it's just for pedophiles to get their rocks off. No, they also had another agenda as well, where when you went there, they would film you, like I said, insert conspiracy, and then have blackmail on you to repeat whatever narrative you needed to repeat. It was much like that they theorized the Playboy Mansion was, but this one was a lot more verifiable. So, Ghislaine Maxwell went to trial in New York for also facilitating this because Epstein was dead, and she brought up, oh, my childhood was bad, even though your fucking father, look into Robert Maxwell, by the way, anybody listening, had a lot of money, and they would facilitate human trafficking for these elites. Like 20 years? How do you not just decide, like, at what point do you say, no, this person, and I am pro death penalty, but shit, man, if you contributed to children getting fucked, you need to die now. I mean, am I crazy?
I'd be surprised if she doesn't get it back for.
I mean, that's what they're talking about. Like, they're talking about, like, okay, you could maybe do 13 years and, you know, get off on good behavior. And they're already mapping out, like maybe 8 is your possible, I think 8 years was the possible minimum that she could serve. It's like 8 years for all of that abuse.
No, I'm talking about for prison.
Oh,
like,
okay.
She might get her justice from the prison.
Or she might.
Well, they might use influence. They might use
not.
influence, and she'd be safe.
Or she might not. Criminals are sick fucks. You know, we say a lot of shit like, yo, criminals do this and that. Honestly, criminals are criminals.
Like prison and pedophiles and shit, they usually get attacked.
Yeah, sure.
What do they say? Is
Prison,
you can't be a kid toucher or a rat. Yeah. But like Eli just said, in a man's prison.
True, yeah.
Females prison, they don't act gully and gusto. It's all about who has the much weight, the worth, how you talk, how you move. It's politics in there. It's 10 times more politics because they don't have the aggressive muscle. So that's 1. 2, she's rich and she's probably still fucking powerful because she hasn't said any fucking names. So as soon as she does a couple of favors for a couple of the inmates, she'll be just fine. You know,
yep.
Like she's not really X'd out. You know, they still take care of her because she hasn't said any of the names, which is probably why she hasn't said any of the names, because she probably said, I want protection, I want my power still, I want this, I want that.
Well, they can't kill her like they did Epstein.
Of course not.
Like they can't kill. Like they had that bullshit article like coming out that said, "Oh, she's placed on suicide watch," even though she's stated very recently that she's not suicidal. It's like, no, she's already using that power. That suicide watch isolates you from everybody else, and that gives you time to buy out anybody in the prison.
It's so crazy when people say that. Like, oh, 5 days ago, he didn't say he was suicidal, and now he's on suicide watch. Yeah, that's kind of how that works, you know? Especially if you're in prison, when they put you in the box for 24 hours.
They bullshit, because they had to say that because she's attached to Jeffrey Epstein, who killed himself. That's the only reason that article.
But I'm just saying though, it's still like that doesn't mean anything. Like that's just what I'm saying personally. Like personally, whether or not a few days ago he wasn't suicidal, that's not enough evidence. That's not why I think.
All right, fair enough.
That's not why I think Jeffrey Epstein isn't dead by suicide. I think Jeffrey Epstein is isn't dead by suicide, because I don't think he was suicidal. I think he was untouchable. I thought he was still untouchable, and he thought, like, I'm gonna say my names and I'm gonna be okay, and then the elite sneaked in and killed them. Ghislaine Maxwell's a woman, and she's very smart. She knows
But
how to play the hand. You're not gonna kill me. I'm a woman.
well,
And I'm
no,
a
no,
white
no, no,
woman.
no. It's not that she's playing the hand. It's because they can't do it because she's attached to Epstein, and
That
Epstein
doesn't
did
mean
kill
anything.
himself with a fucking meme.
The
It was
government,
everybody memed it, and it became very popular
the,
to the point where people don't even know the story, but they'll know about Jeffrey Epstein didn't
the
kill
government
himself.
wiped out the entire Kennedys. Not just one, the entire family. I think there's like one Kennedy left, and he's like on the door. Government doesn't
Yeah.
government doesn't care about who you're attached to. The government and the mafia are super the same. If it's a loose end, there ain't no better way to plug it than kill it. It's super simple. You can
No,
say
because you
you can
can't kill
say
every time.
why
You'll
not?
get a revolt.
Why
You'll
not?
get a revolt.
About what?
You'll get people being
this
like,
isn't
no,
a black
they kill
this isn't a
everybody.
black kid that's getting shot, or a black man that's getting kneeled for 8 minutes and 47 seconds. This is a white man that's rich and powerful and that killed himself.
But
And
it's
then
the
this is a white
exposure.
woman that killed herself. No one's gonna
You
blow
you got
down
to
a
think about
target for that.
media exposure.
Media
That's what I'm
exposure,
saying.
but that's fine. But the government doesn't care about media exposure. They handled that in the 70s when that was really a problem. Now they go, okay, we'll let everybody talk whatever they want to, because today it's Jeffrey Epstein, tomorrow it's UFOs, the next day it's WandaVision, after that it's the Jedi's, and then it's Disney's racist, and then it's Tesla's doing this. We're just the thing. Everybody's too fast. The government doesn't care about what people think. Conspiracy theorists, as big and as much as you guys are popping up everywhere, it still doesn't hold weight to the fact. Because at the end of the day, nobody's rushing to the Capitol on conspiracies. Nobody's
Right.
burning down
Because they're
things.
careful on how
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do this.
but they won't keep her alive just for that. I promise you, Ghislaine Maxwell played her hand. She
You
said,
think she's gonna die?
"Oh my, no, I don't think she's gonna die. If she's smart, I don't think she's gonna die. I think she said, listen, if y'all motherfuckers kill me, I'm releasing that whole list, nigga. That shit's going on Webster, TMZ, my fucking OnlyFans, fucking Bad Bunny's OnlyFans, Bad Baby's OnlyFans, Kyda. That's just gonna be on the Cardi B video. I'm gonna do all that shit, and then all this is gonna crumble, cause the world's already itching for another riot. So once I give them this, they're gonna riot, and they're gonna burn, and they're gonna kill, and they're gonna want blood, and the government doesn't want to do that. So they
Yeah, that's what
go,
I'm saying. They'll never kill this woman.
nah, but not because she's connected to Epstein. Like how you're saying it is like, oh, because if they kill Epstein. No, I think she put it out there. I think she said like, yo, if you kill me, I will release this. Not them showing up to them saying, hey, look, Ghislaine, we just want you to know, because you're connected to Jeffrey Epstein, we got you. Don't worry about it. Like we're gonna keep you.
Yeah, I get what you're
because of the
saying, but
meme.
also, if she dies now, that creates a lot more suspicion as to
So?
why she dies, and it gets a lot more people questioning it.
So
You realize that the ultimate unifier for anybody on this let's just say in this country, right, is a fucking pedophile.
mm-hmm.
If you fuck with kids, I think that 99% of people, and the 1% would be pedophiles, that 99% would be in uproar, right?
let me tell you why the world doesn't care about the Jeffrey Epstein list. Really, you really want to know? There's a world list of pedophiles that's public in the world right now for free. Easiest thing to do is Google it. Ask me all the people that are talking about these celebrity. Oh, I want to see the book. I want to see that. Ask them How many of them look at that website and look at the list of how many of their neighbors are actually pedophiles and sex offenders? The number is gonna be really low. That's why I'm telling you that doesn't matter. Speculation is just speculation. Yeah, it's gonna cause chatter and it's gonna be loud. You're right, it's gonna be loud. And it's gonna sound like it has a force. But it's not. No one's not gonna care. At the end of the day, if you find out that Bruce Willis was out there in the Epstein's Island, it wouldn't really affect you. Because at the same day, that's the same guy that now can't read a whole line. You know, it's like, yeah, he's already fucked up. You know, like, it's like people don't care about these things. There's no real speculation. To conspiracy theorists, yeah, that shit's gonna rise up crazy. But you're saying the masses, they're gonna uproar and riot for that? Nah, never at all. I don't think that at all.
Well, here's why I say it too.
They wouldn't even
is
march.
Because, well, here's the thing. You're talking about it coming from, if the list is presented, and we know what the list is.
Yeah.
We know. It's politicians, it's scientists, it's doctors,
yeah.
all these people. Yeah. If that list were to ever come into fruition for the public, yes, there would be riots, because it would be like, oh shit, this is where the upwards of 800,000, people are going missing a year. Yeah. Oh, it's going into this. They can actually see, oh, it's going into this place that the government facilitated by proxy, obviously, through these different uses. And then they could see, yeah, we need to have revolution. I'm not saying guns at the Capitol. I'm not saying anything
but it
like
would
that.
Yeah. So I misspoke. So yeah. So if the list gets out, the world would crumble, because we'll see how dark the world is. But if the government decides, Ghislaine, guess what? We don't need you, and they kill her tomorrow, the world isn't gonna revolt about that list, really. They're gonna talk about it.
No.
There's gonna be hashtags, show the list, but it's not gonna go anywhere, because we have a list of sex offenders. There's an actual list now, and nobody checks that list. Nobody knows the website to that shit.
When people move into the neighborhoods, they'll check.
Who? White people? Your people, maybe. Not people over here. I can ask all my niggas, yo, what's the sex offender website? They'll be like, I don't know. Google that shit. And they moved. They've had a bunch of families. They go to a different state. They don't look that up. That's not a thing.
Why not?
Because they don't care. They go, yo, if a nigga touches my daughter, I'll kill him attitude. They don't have a prepared thing. That's how the masses really works, Not the whole world isn't trying to be prepared for the end of the world. Only the ones that will survive the end of the world are the ones that prepare for it. Like those are the only guarantee. And it's just like, these people are just, and it's like, if that list comes out, 100%, that's why they want to keep her alive. That's why they gave her a 20-year sentence, because she struck a deal. 100%. I'll even push you harder. She struck a deal before that, and she's the reason why Jeffrey's dead. If he is dead.
That's a good,
because she struck with the elites and told them, hey,
kill him, not me.
It's much easier to keep one person quiet than two. Jeffrey's sloppy. I'm not sloppy. He got caught. I didn't get caught. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you. You're welcome. Jeffrey's dead. And now Gasoline goes on a trial. We don't see it because it gets overshadowed by Johnny Depp.
Amber Heard and Johnny.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. She gets a 20-year sentence. She's living in a supermax prison, living a comfy, cozy life, walking around.
And everybody forgets about it.
And everybody forgets about her. 20 years, she'll leave In 20 years. Understand how long
No,
that is.
she ain't even in 20 years. But yeah.
What if so?
It's
8
like
years? 10 years?
13, whatever it is.
She'll
Yeah.
leave? In a decade, the world will be totally different. They won't even remember her.
It's like people don't remember Epstein was
Exactly.
arrested before he ever got caught for the shit back in '08, and he got to spend time in a white collar prison for 8 hours a day. He would just go there and sleep.
Bro, that's like all these mobs now. All these mob dudes that be talking on YouTube and stuff and on Vlad TV and telling their stories and all that shit. It's so funny because it's like that's it. They outlived everybody else. They outlived statutes of limitation. They outlived their enemies. They outlived everything. So what are they? So what are they doing? Just chatting. And they're saying this crazy stuff that 20, 30 years ago, these niggas were the scum of the earth in the block. No, fuck that fucking cocksucking cunt. That nigga's a rat. Now they get 1 million views. Ooh, this guy knows this much. Oh my God, what? Benny the Butcher, what? Oh my God.
Sammy the Bulls on YouTube.
I can't wait until 8 years from now until Ghislaine Maxwell comes on comes on Vlad TV if he's still around talking about what really happened in the island. Because the statutes of limitations and she's like, yeah, this and that, and yada, yada, yada. And yeah, oh my God, Brad Pitt was there, but Brad Pitt's dead, so we can't get mad at him no more. And yeah, Michael Jackson used to come all the time. And I can't wait for that, because that's going to happen. I promise you. She's going to write her stuff. I was actually a victim. That's going to be the biggest thing. I was actually a victim when all this happened. Jeffrey controlled me. But because of him, I had to do
my
his
father, because I was so young, my father was
Yeah.
laundering money. It was so bad. Yeah.
My father-
Exactly what Sammy the Bull Gravano is doing on YouTube right now. You're saying
Yep.
Ghislaine Maxwell will do.
I'm telling you, 100%. 100%.
Okay.
And we're all going to love her. We're going to forgive her.
No, we're not.
And
We don't say we.
No, I promise you. Well, I'm not saying we, I'm saying like the masses. They're gonna love her.
Yeah.
They're gonna forgive her. She's gonna be a woman that did time for another man's crime, and blah blah blah, and then it's gonna be like Kathleen Maxwell. Oh my gosh, she's a hero. And then we're gonna be there like, wow, this is crazy, because that's how this world works. In 10 years, the whole world's different. Oh my God! At 10 years, Johnny Depp will be fighting with Amber Heard for the umpteenth time, because she will still be appealing.
To pivot from that, and the last time we'll ever talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, I called this shit. I don't know if you heard it, but I do have screenshots on it. I was talking to, what's his name? You remember Rand, Mr. Terrible, that would come in our chat sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to him about it. I don't know if I talked to you about it, but I called this shit towards the end of the trial. This was all a distraction, but it was also publicity for Pirate 6, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
We're already seeing them offering, Johnny Depp even said in the courtroom, he's like, I wouldn't come back to, I don't know, he said 300 million or 500 million, but they're offering him 300 million to come back. And they just opened up the ride back up for Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp. This was all a big fucking distraction and a big publicity stunt for him to return to Pirates. That's all it is.
Yeah, they actually talk about him coming back to Pirates and all that stuff, and it's super annoying because it's like, damn, like, I don't know.
I still love it.
Like, you know what's funny? Like, Johnny Depp is such a big enough movie. He's just a big enough actor that if he would have been like, you know what, I'm gonna make my own movie studio, and I'm gonna write my own Pirates movie, and it's gonna be against.
But
Pirates
Disney
of the
still
Caribbean.
owns that.
Of course, but it doesn't have to be Jack Sparrow. It could be whatever he wants to be. It could be Johnny Depp. It could be Johnny Raven. Whatever he wants to be. They don't.
But that's why I'm saying it's not real, bro. It's not real.
Oh, yeah.
Like that
that's,
shit was a.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have been so down with that. Like, after he beat Amber Heard and he stood there and he was like, I'm gonna make my own pirate movie. I'm gonna put my own money into this, and it's gonna be a low budget film, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna make my own thing. I swear to God, I would have bought that movie in IMAX, even though it probably would have been shit. Like I would have been mad cool. And then if you would have came here and you would have been like, nah, this is a distraction and all that, I would have been like, nah, bro, fuck out of here. Johnny Depp is rebuilding himself. But the fact that he's taking the paycheck, and who am I? 300 million? Nigga, fuck my morals for 300 million. Like, nigga, you said this. Yeah, I did.
No. Yeah,
I said that when
that.
I said that when I was broke. Now I'm 300 million. I'm a hypocrite, but I'm a 300 millionaire hypocrite. You know, like I don't know. Maybe that's what Johnny Depp is thinking.
No, fuck that. I don't think it came from the trial. I think the trial itself was the publicity for this movie.
I don't know. I feel
and
like
to get his, because you remember back in the day, like, I mean, a year ago, when the Amber Heard shit was going on, he was completely canceled
because he lost.
Nobody wanted to fucking pay for his shit, right?
Yeah. Because he lost.
But through this trial, that puts him back in the limelight in a positive sphere. And then all these offers are slowly starting to trickle in. Are you fucking serious?
I think that was well, yeah, like I agree. I think that was the plan. So I'm confused. What do you think was the plan? Like that was the globalist plan? Like they used that? Like I think
it's not globalist. Entertainment, yes. It was like, hey, let's feature this courtroom, and you guys just quote unquote have it out.
Oh my God, 100%. And they were like, whoever wins.
Yeah, because like, why else was it televised?
I have to agree with you. So I do think, yes, it was planned like that, but I don't think it was set up for Johnny to win. I think it was more set up for Johnny, this is your second chance to go into battle with Amber Heard. Get your shit together. Get your anxiety.
But why do you say that?
Get your story straight. Don't let her fuck you up in the head. Don't let her swoon the media. Because that's the thing. The problem Johnny lost last time is because Johnny doesn't have a social media presence. Johnny Depp doesn't really have a presence. Like, no one can really explain to me who Johnny Depp is as a character without explaining Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhands.
You just say he's a good actor, yeah.
Charlie from Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, there's no. Johnny is this and that. Like, no one besides his friends and stuff like that. But like as an actor, we don't know that.
But this trial gave us that.
Exactly, because
when he
Johnny
was sitting in the
prepared
stand.
For it. So that's
a mega pint.
Yeah, so that's
question mark.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, he had his second chance. But look, this is your chance. You want to get back into Pirates of the Caribbean? You want to get your life back? We're going to televise this civil fucking court.
Okay.
We're going to do all this. And then he won. Was it set for him to win? I don't think so. I think he played a great game. And I think
I can see that theory too.
I think Amber Heard got cocky because she thought, I already won. There's nothing that he can do already. I got
my dog stepped on a bee.
Yeah,
fucking everyone who watched it, like everyone already like knew Johnny was gonna win. It just took the court process.
It was just like a big thing, and it was like, all right, cool. And then now he has the big check. You know, he set his goal 300 million. Now he's getting paid 300 million. So yeah, is that what he wanted? I think so, probably. Yeah, I won't deny you on that. But I definitely won't think like it was a.
Do you think the process was different?
I think it was a competition again. I think it was round 2, where now Johnny Depp gets to fight in this terms. Because Johnny Depp, you know, most of the time Johnny Depp is in legal problems. It's because he's done something wrong.
Yeah.
So now.
But
yeah.
The only pushback I'll give against you, because I like your theory, right, about it being a test.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would you test him against Amber Heard? What the fuck does she present for entertainment? Nothing, besides this trial. Like I said, I think it was planned before that. Well, and that also like leading into like all the phone calls that were recorded, or not phone calls were recorded, but just the recordings of audio of their engagements. I'm just like, when do you hit record? Usually it's when shit's already hit the fan and people are stressing out and doing crazy things, right? There were recordings that started early on when it was just a civil conversation.
Okay, so I know girls personally that are like that. Like they'll call their baby daddies and they'll start the recording before that, and they're like, "Shh,
But Johnny Depp,
why not?"
would a guy do that?
Yeah, nigga, like yo, like Johnny Depp is a like he's
Yeah.
Especially if you're in an abusive
He's-
relationship.
he's in a he's. I'm not saying that Johnny Depp's a hood nigga, but he's been around the block, you know, and
I mean,
she's
yeah, he
and
was a
she
drug
does
addict.
it too. So like, either she got the idea from him or he got it from her. They've been doing it to each other. They've definitely had that story shared while pillow talk after having crazy sex. Like, yo, what's the craziest thing you did? Like, yo, I recorded my ex. Well, he said some crazy shit to me. Like, it gotta, like, come on, like, you know, let's just put it into real life situation.
If you like Sam said, if it is an abusive relationship, I can see it being recorded from the top of the shit. But like I said, some of those recordings, it was just like, hey, what's up? It was like, were you instigating at that point? Like, what's going on? Did you know? Was there something that you wanted to air out that you would think that's a fight about it? That's where, like I said, I'm just questioning the legitimacy on some of those recordings. And it's overarching. I think we're agreeing on the same place. We're just disagreeing about the process.
Yeah.
Where this whole trial was a sham for it was either a test for Johnny or it was planned in general to get Johnny back into the limelight and back into Pirates, because that's an undeniable character that you can't dispute. Captain Jack Sparrow as being an enjoyable character. It would always do box office numbers.
Of course. Of course, yeah.
I got a jar of dirt. Like, he's a lovable, like, anti-hero. Kind of like fucking
It's like
Deadpool. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We had the same thing. Like,
He's Vegeta.
fucking, yeah.
So I hate to cut this short because we were going so well, but I'm so tired and I have work. In the morning.
No. Here we go.
So,
Yeah.
any last words, everybody?
I got a jar of dirt.
We never landed on the moon.
We never landed on the moon. Okay, I got a jar of dirt. Sam? All right, guys.
I got a mega pint of dirt.
I'll see you guys later. Have a good week. I'll see you guys.